Good evening, all. We are back with another episode of our show, and we've got another special one shot tonight. We decided to do something different for Halloween. We're going to run a little spooky game, and then next week we'll be back to our regular Pathfinder campaign. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our man who you know as Edge in our Rise of the Runelords campaign. Musa, take it away.
Thank you very much, and happy Halloween, motherfuckers! I don't know if you guys noticed it, but you see, it's a very little happy skeleton man. I've called him Mortis Mortimer. Sorry,
Yes.
Mortimer Mortis, and he is now welcoming you all to the nightmare.
Everyone thank Mr. Skeletal.
Like, happy Halloween, bitches! Okay, let's jokes out of the way. Yes. Okay, so let me also, in a moment, we need to get rid of this push to talk. There we go. My hand is now free. Oh, shoot. So, okay, here we go. Right, to give some preface as to what is happening now. So the setting is standard D&D, 5th edition Faerun. The location is a small. Let's show the players. Yes, you all should be able to see the map now. It is
Well, map.
a small. It's a small one. Hold on, show the players. Has something shown up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
There
Sword
you go.
Coast.
Yeah. So we are located on literally on the Sword Coast now. So all the players are now, wandering adventurers or sell swords, however you want to call them, who have taken on a unique request. A certain, how do I put this? Industrialist is not the word. More like an investor of a kind, a man with a lot of wealth, who in certain communities, by the name of Kevis Finna, has put a lot of money into a hospital on the coast, literally called West Cliff Hospital and Asylum, located in between Waterdeep and Daggerford here. For a time, the hospital was successful. No real words of note. The hospital was run by an individual by the name of, I believe it was, so I'm pronouncing this right, Galvin Boneblade, this was like he was the head of medicine in this was his first sort of owned practice, as it were. And a couple of, with some time had gone by, and word had reached back from the asylum. The roads there were starting to get rather sparse and spooky, as it were, with travel. And the word was going around that perhaps maybe there was something had gone wrong. Rumors started appearing of a curious disease known as Devil's Fury that would instigate some form of madness and delirium. The details are sketchy as they are with urban legends and myths, but you have all taken it under the job of investigating what exactly has gone wrong there. Because the money is, as usual, too good to pass up. So, you all start out outside the asylum. It's been a couple of days. You've had all done the preparations and recuperation you've done outside Daggerford, and you've made your way here now. The time is now, what was it, 6? I'd say 7 to 8 in the evening, give or take.
So it's like
The
now,
sun,
now o'clock. It's now o'clock.
Well, now o'clock for you, it's 5 a.m. for me. But yeah, I would say you all start down here. Yeah. So as I've noted, there is an archway above the entrance. So that green sort of hourglass-looking figure is just how do I put this? It's just a placeholder for you guys to know that you can pass through.
My character. Wait. There we go.
Right.
Huzzah. Who is this? Who is this?
It's Toby. Hold on. Uno momento. I've just got you. So yeah, while I'm doing that, I'll narrate. So you arrived at the hospital now. As you can see, the place looks rather derelict, although still in good condition for the most part. Would you all like to make a perception check?
No.
Might as well.
No.
I would love to.
Did you just say no to a perception?
He may not. Honestly, he's not wrong there. Sometimes with these type
I
of things,
rolled a 9. I know nothing.
a perception check may be the worst thing that you do sometimes in a horror
We
setting.
have the same
Uh,
hammer and the same outfit. Look at us go.
Yeah, I'll say you guys are twinsies in a
I
different
was gonna
life.
say
But anyway,
twinsies.
let's see. What did I put
I
back
mean,
in?
we could be
Here we go.
twinsies if I know your last name and I could change it to your last name. We could do that. I don't mind.
My last name is Hartley.
Partly, my last name is Knight.
Separated at
Why are you
birth.
so hard? Yeah, we have
Let's-
different dads.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
go
we
for
could
that.
say that we're BFFs, and that's why we're twinsies.
Okay.
Toby's disappeared. The gods
He's
are coming
back.
out this
You
war.
can also
Toby.
explain why we're both clerics. Haha.
Toby is back.
Right, so let's see. The 17 and the 10. Yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, from you can hear, there isn't much activity right now around outside. I mean, with the occasional rustling of the trees, maybe the occasional wolf or other woodland animal, a deer, you're not entirely sure. As you go further in, though, you do actually start to hear and even see somebody. 1 second. Move you to the... Let me just make sure that I've got that. Okay, yeah. As you guys move further into the structure, though, you do actually see somebody sort of muttering to themselves. Sorry about that quick change, but yeah. Place you guys here. Can you? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There seems to be a small sort of like rather short individual carrying a walking stick or a staff of some kind, who's just sort of looking around, and they're just saying, "Hello, hello, is anyone here? Galvin?"
I'm gonna look at my twin and be like, "Is that a trap? I don't know." My twin is not here. Oh no!
All is
Yeah,
lost.
I'll grab her. Bam. Be good. So yeah, the individual is just sort of very meekishly looking around. They're clutching their staff very tightly. And maybe actual staff, not.
Our character. Is it adopt an NPC time?
I mean,
No, I'm asking the group out of character if it's an adopt an NPC character time.
Oh, let's talk to them and
Yeah.
figure that out.
Okay. I go forward. I walkity
Sure.
walk.
do you guys present yourself to this individual?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Do you present yourselves?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he turns around and he's just sort of surprised when he was like, oh, excuse me, please. This is what are you doing out here? So late at night.
Well, we could
What
ask.
are you doing out here so late at night?
Yeah, we could ask you the same question.
He sort of looks back at you guys, sort of a bit stunned, like he lost words. He's like, oh, fair enough. My name is. He sort of pulls out a bit of parchment and he just sort of hands it to you guys, and it's pretty straightforward. It's almost like a business card, but I don't even have business cards. But yeah, it's something like that. So it says Connor Stillbrook, practicing alchemist and physician.
Is it like his business card?
Yeah, it's except it's like a poor man's business card. It's like, you have to excuse me.
Well,
I'm
a business card is a business card, whether you're poor or not.
yeah. Well, quality compared, you can definitely tell that this was kind of just scribbled down.
All right, fair.
Yeah, this wasn't printed. This was written. So so he just sort of presents himself, and he's just sort of. He doesn't necessarily have to do this, but he's doing it anyway for whatever reason. He's just being very apologetic and just sort of formally saying, "Hello, yes, I Connor Stillbrook. I'm from Waterdeep. I'll just come by looking for a friend of mine. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. Have any of you? I don't suppose any of you have heard of Galvin Boneblade? Have you?
Nope. This is news to me.
Well, actually,
Not familiar.
roll for history checks because it would have been.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, let's see if you do remember. If that detail was actually something that was imparted to you or not. Because I would say
Probably
it's
not,
possible
'cause
that you guys.
I'm not smart.
Nope.
Oh, I rolled a 15. Maybe I do remember.
I rolled a
Alright.
19. I might know a thing.
Okay, so yeah. For those who did succeed, you would
Are we
actually
always
know
rolling
that
with advantage, or are we taking the first number?
lower. Taking the first number on the left. Anyways, yeah, because there's no reason for you to get an advantage or a disadvantage, so it
So
would be a
then
flat roll.
we can change the settings to just to not roll advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You'd rather prefer it that way?
But you just said
Yeah.
we don't have advantage. If we don't have advantage, then we can.
Fair enough
You
then.
just
All
go to
right.
the settings wheel. It's roll queries. It's on the right side.
I see.
All right, it's fair enough. I'll do that at your discretion.
I'll set it to
I
toggle.
personally,
Yeah,
I
there are
prefer
some
to-
things that my character can roll with advantage, but to have it always roll advantage is kind of annoying.
fair
Yeah.
enough. That's up for preference then. So yeah, so Connor will basically look at both of you, and he'll, for a bit, and then yeah, you guys don't remember. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. And not only was it mentioned in like the job posting that you guys accepted from wherever it was that you were, from the inn, you also had recognized that when you were passing through, some people mentioned he was a doctor, a practicing doctor from it's called Waterdeep, yes. And much like Connor here, he was from like sort of like the rougher side of town. He had his own practice. It didn't really get much traction, um, and that was until Kevis came along and actually sort of was like, hey, let's we might be able to work something out together, and he was able to actually sort of arranged a hospital outside Shenna's country home in Daggerford. So that's sort of where this takes place.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, good. So you do know him. Yes. So I've been looking for him for a while now. I haven't actually heard from him. I was getting a little worried, and then the rumors sort of transpired, and I figured it'd be best to investigate. I guess. Have any of you seen anyone else around? He sort of like also starts peeking around. Particularly watches his back quite often. He's rather sheepish.
You seem to be on edge. What are you so afraid of?
Me? Oh no, I'm fine. You can.
Yeah, insight check
Wait,
that.
I think, did I have Zone
Inside.
of Truth? I think I have Zone of Truth. Hold on. Oh, I
Well,
should have had Zone of Truth. Fuck.
Damn it.
Well, that's fine. I'll say with the 12, you don't think that
Why
he's
did I have
lying.
Beacon of Hope and not Zone of Truth? I put Zone of Truth in. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. Kim rolled natural 20.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, the first two guys, you're not entirely sure what he's getting at here. Kimberly, your character sort of looks at him and he's like, he's definitely not comfortable here. He's not comfortable here at all. Like, if this were maybe during the day, sure. He doesn't look like the type of guy who's like he's walking around with a freaking staff. He doesn't even really have any proper armor on here. If something were to jump him, he'd probably be destroyed. Let's be real here.
I'm gonna
He's a
look at all of
halfling as
them
well.
and go, he's terrified.
What? No, I'm not. I'm fine.
You're most definitely scared shitless, dude.
No, I'm a doctor or alchemist. I can handle myself.
I've met
Right.
it's okay to be scared. I've met plenty of alchemists and doctors who get scared. It's sometimes the stupidest thing.
So he sort of composes. He starts to like puff out his chest a bit, and he's just like, "I'm very that's very kind of you to say. However, I don't believe I'm one of them." But
Honey,
nonetheless,
I can see right through you. You're not fooling anybody. I'd rather know why you're scared so that I know what I'm getting into instead of dealing with some sort of machismo stupidity.
persuasion, please. Okay, I'll say that he does soften up a bit. He's not dropping his guard completely off, but he does be like, well, I'll be frank at the very least. It's something about this place bothers me. I can't tell what it is. Plus, that the rumors of the devil's fury I heard about, it's just weird. It's eerily quiet. Like, just listen for a moment, and with the exception of the background audio for like atmosphere, you guys sort of like stop for a second. You do actually hear this. Like, no need for persuasion or for roll perceptions or anything, but it's like you know, the earlier sounds that you heard of like ambient animals or woodland life. Even technically, you guys are on the shoreline as well. You can see sort of behind the house. You're on a cliffside. Everything's kind of gone quiet. And he asks again, like, "Do you hear that?"
Yeah, that's not good. Especially out here where there should be no one. Animals typically like to be wherever humans aren't around or danger's around. No animal sounds means something's close by.
There's absolute silence. Not just it's uncomfortable. I'm from Waterdeep, and I'm used to hearing the city. Used to hearing, even a scuffle is, this happens. This is. Sorry, excuse me. I'm probably overthinking it. There's no reason to
Probably not
assume.
overthinking it, to be honest.
I mean, I thought I said I'm pretty sure I give some justification on why you should be very worried right now.
Well, yeah, he just like, well, never mind. I'm going in. If any of you want to come along with me, you're free to do so.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm definitely following.
yeah, he sort of
Might
tries
as
the
well.
door while you guys are doing this, and he's like, he's sort of finagling it, and he's like, I think it's a bit jammed. He starts tapping it with his quarterstaff, and it's like, tunk, tunk, tunk. I don't think it's locked. He still looks into the peephole, and he's like, but I think there's something holding it.
Something holding it, you say?
He says you guys can look through the peephole as well if you want to.
Okay. I mean, are we
Someone-
gonna get our eye poked at when we look through it? Because that's
I-
something I feel like would happen.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I
How about you try?
I will summon my greatsword, and I will take a look through the hole.
All right.
Perception or
I would say no. It's just like a peek through. So yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you pretty much see this through like the gaps in the hole and stuff. You will say you do notice a chair in the way. It's not on the map, but there does look like there seems to be something kind of like an ornament of some kind blocking it. You could with a hard enough sort of like strength check, you could just bash it down.
Is it a single door, double door?
It's a double door, which kind of is why I would say with the bash would allow you to go through, because it's holding it closed, but it's not quite on right. Even like one or two of you with like what's his name's help could also like just sort of barge it down.
Okay. I'll turn around and say, yeah, it looks like it's just a chair or some other small object blocking the door.
There are also other doors to the left and to the bottom right here as well, in case you want to look at them.
You moved the camera a bunch. I'll go look at this door down here.
Alrighty then. This door seems to be a bit more enforced as you look at it. It's almost like it's definitely a solid steel door. You do think that you may have to like either get the key for it, or jimmy it somehow if you have like a lockpick set.
Can I look through the people or no?
Sure. One moment. Push yourself back. Push yourself. You're literally in the door now.
Oh, I thought this was steps. This looks like steps.
Well, there are
Does look like
steps. There's a
steps.
door. There's a door in front of it. It's a very
Oh,
thin
I see
door.
it now. I see. You
Hey,
got
this
me.
map
Okay.
I should
Oh
actually
yeah, I
mention
do
it.
see that.
When I
map
was
maker's
right on
name.
top of it, I didn't see the door. It just looked like steps.
It is a very thin door. I should also mention the map was made by, what is their name on Battle Maps Reddit? They are, here we go. Oh yes, I'm going to butcher this name, but here we go. Centumbiri. There we go.
You can always just type it out.
Thank you, map creator.
Yes, apologies. Yes, I'll ping him later once this is up. Oh yeah, so you can see the door is kind of stuck, and that's it. You look through the hole and you don't see anything. It's pretty quiet. You might see like hints of stuff, but the lock is too close in to tell. At the very least, you do know that there are steps that lead into a room? ?
Okay. I'm just gonna head back and relay that information. There's a door. Heavily enforced. Needs a key or a lockpick. I don't think we have a rogue here, do we?
Nope.
I'll take a look at the other door.
Alrighty. This door is wooden, so this one might not be so bad. Here you can also look through the hole, and I can also ask you for a perception check.
Okay.
Because it's more than just the visual cue. Ah, not bad. Yeah, you actually can hear something from this side. You can hear like kind of like scurrying of like small creatures, almost like a mouse or like a rat. Not entirely sure. It definitely sounds more like a rat than anything else.
So some kind of vermin.
Definitely.
Vermin.
Okay.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, I'll walk on back and I'll let everyone know what I heard. That there was some sort of vermin on the other side of the door scurrying about.
Yeah, kind of just responds to, I think, infestation. That would be a sign of disease, but uh, the fact they also haven't been dealt with means that no one's been around to exterminate them. That's worrying. What are you going to say, Kimmy?
Oh no, that was Leah,
That
I
was
think.
me. I was questioning whether I should cast my Goodberry spell now or not.
Up to you.
I would suggest waiting, because the best way to use Goodberry is right before a long rest, use all your spell slots as you can for Goodberry. A quick question, how dark is it outside?
Pretty dark, moonlight. From what you guys were able to perceive there, if it hadn't been for the windows, this place would have been pitch black. But thankfully, there is a full moon out tonight.
Because here's the thing. Boomstalker Rangers are invisible in darkness.
Well, maybe when you go in, it might be a little darker. Because as you can see, there are windows on the front-hand sides from where you guys are. And they...
Just making sure they can see me or not.
It depends on certain rooms. Because if you notice that when you guys came in, they weren't windows on these ends, but there were windows over here, etc.
Yeah, alright. So I'm going to recommend that the best step is forward. So I suggest the door. That one.
Right, then. So I will need a strength check from whoever is going to bust it down. Please, don't everybody jump up at once.
Oh, well, my strength is not the highest, but sure.
I'm built for agility, not speed.
19,
No
that'll
way.
do. So yeah, you give a good whack at it, and the chair gets sort of knocked down and out of the way. You can now enter the main foyer. 1 second.
Hey.
Alright, I gotta go check on my food was delivered. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm going to reveal the map while I'm at it. There we go. Whoop. Alrighty. So you come across the main foyer now. It's pretty. I wouldn't say opulent, but it definitely looks a little fancy. Fancier than most sort of like mass hospitals and stuff you see in the area. So definitely a lot
Ignore
of
the
money was.
sacred flame. Sorry, I was trying to get
No, that's
going.
fine. It's fine. It's cool. Righty then. So yeah, you come in and like the floor's got like a nice sort of velvety plush carpet sort of thing going on, like maybe like a faux carpet. You're not entirely sure. You're not gonna spend all day looking at the carpet, but yeah, there's like a small sort of fountain in the middle, which has stopped, moving and stuff like that. It's pretty quiet in here as it is outside. Although, perception checks. I will say, as you guys move inside, you'll be able to hear more.
I don't know shit. That's one.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. You're sort of taking it all in right now. It's definitely a bit of an impressive atmosphere without anybody around. I mean, hospitals are pretty scary enough as they are. In this state, it's not exactly any better either. Looks like some
That's not
time
what I
has
meant
passed.
to roll. Sorry.
It's fine. No, it's fine. Tristan,
I know nothing.
yeah. Tristan, with your 23, you do notice that, as nice as this place looks, a lot of it has gone into decay. You see a door on your left-hand side and a door on your right-hand side. From the right-hand side, you can kind of hear. You're not entirely sure what to make of it, but it almost sounds like a kind of mechanical noise or like a wooden noise. It's almost like a crunk, crunk, crunk. type of.
All the
you know,
level little crunk.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very not entirely. It's very paced out. There's a specific timing to it. Like occasionally it'll stop, but then it'll continue again. Not entirely sure what to make of it. On the left hand side, though, you do hear moaning, like
What
someone
kind of
like.
moaning? You have to specify.
I'll say it. It sounds like this.
I like sighing.
All right, not erotic. Thank God.
All right.
Does that
Come
does that
on,
clear
Sam.
things up?
Alright, so this side is moaning,
Yes.
and this side is mechanical noises.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna relay this. I'm gonna say, first of all, this place is in decay. So whoever this doctor guy is either is now dead, or he's not taking very good care of his furniture, which is both concerning. On the left side, there's someone there. All right, it's not an animal, either a person or a monster, straight
Okay.
up. And the right side, I hear crunking. I don't know. That's not natural. It's either something mechanical or something constructed. Either way, I don't like either way.
I say we check the mechanical thing, because the mechanical thing might give us more of an idea. It's probably just like machinery or something that's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I'm
think we
gonna
should
get
check out the
inside.
mechanical and see if maybe that's what all these rumors are coming from.
Could be. Could be.
Suppose so.
So would you all like to travel to the right-hand room?
Sure.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
the door to the right.
Let's move forward.
The door to the right-hand room is thankfully not locked. As you enter the room, you can see it's a rather sort of basic stone-looking room. Quite a few crates and barrels of supplies, for building, food. It's a random assortment of things, as you can see. Some are open, some are labeled. It's just spare wood and etc. There's a cart, a couple of tables. But in particular, you do see what the cause of the noise is. There's a strange device at the back end of the room.
I'm gonna go walk toward the device and check it out.
Right.
Mm.
If
I'm
you
gonna
guys
look
would
through
like
the crates.
all right then. Perceptions all around, please.
You roll perception. You roll perception. Everybody rolls perception.
Yeah.
That's right.
Perception 14.
I see nothing.
Nothing.
All right then. So for Tristan and Arnix, what are you two specifically looking at?
I'm looking for any spot where an enemy could be hiding.
All right, and you, Tim?
I'm looking. Given that I heard the vermin earlier, I'm looking for any signs of them or any signs of disease.
Okay,
I'm
so
looking to see if I can find anything in the crates.
yeah. Alrighty then. So I will
course you
say
are.
that okay. Starting from the highest number, you don't. Well, as as you've gotten into the room now, you start getting into the place. There's definitely a lot of sort of grime and grease in here. Dirt as well has also accumulated for quite a few days now. Doesn't look like anybody's been maintaining this place now. On the floor, you do see, while you're looking around, you do notice a parchment that's kind of just lying in a bit of the muck. A note of some kind. One moment. I need to commit to permissions. All players. There we go. Would you like to read it to the party, or shall I?
You can do it.
All right. Okay. The note that you pick up is covered in a lot of grime and dirt. People might have stepped on this as well. It looks like it hasn't been well maintained, but at the very least, it's legible. You pick up the letter and you sort of like brush it off as best to your ability, and you can kind of see what's been written now. It looks like some type of a receipt, a form of service of some kind. Not entirely sure, but you read through the details. It kind of makes more sense now. It says the following: To the attention of Dr. Galvin Boneblade and Kevis Fenna. Good day, sirs. As requested, the changes made to the water pumps have now included direct access to the basement level in the event of malfunction at the wells level. Should any part of the pump systems become faulty, I have left spare parts in the storage room in the attic so that the resident custodians may easily access them in the mechanism room from there. The access letter behind Dr. Galvin's desk, however, must be kept on a separate system in the event the pump fails from below, as seawater is prone to rust the gears in that end even with protection. So, that mechanism is independent of the system and can only be activated from a switch in Galvin's bookcase. Sincerely, Hugo Claremore. From the information that you've gathered, it does seem, yeah, you guys look over the edge now, and it does look like there's actually like it seems to be driving some type of pump that's going into the well underneath. The well is, however, sealed right now. That's kind of why it's probably safe to say that what's causing the noise is that the well seems to be sealed shut from the underside from what you can see at the top. Not clearly though. I mean, it's like a good, I'd say maybe 30 to 50 feet below you. Like there's a railing here and it leads to like a sort of grassy area. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. But yes, there are several large gear systems that hook up to an axle that go down and pump out the water, but it seems to be closed, and some parts of the machine are also you think they're missing or damaged. You're not entirely sure. You're not exactly an engineer, but you do notice that this thing is not working. The lever on the left hand side, as you can see, is as you tug it and move it, it just kind of stays in place.
Okay.
In terms of what you guys find in the crates, if anybody will look in the crates, it's nothing of value, sadly. It's unfortunately it's not parts for this machine either. It's just like general supplies and things for like, taking care of the hospital.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
So I'm guessing nothing's hiding here.
No.
Nothing in the immediate area, but I will say you do, from this corridor now, that's behind you all, you could swear you hear breathing.
On what corner?
From behind Tristan's character, Toby Gadachi. Oh, let me actually,
Shit.
you guys can't see that wall, one moment. Sorry, my bad. Don't worry, you're not dying yet.
Wait, what?
Right.
You're not dying yet. Relax, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the part that had me go, wait, what?
I mean, yeah,
Alright,
okay.
So Chelsea
Sorry.
is gonna make her way over.
There's a
up
door
and down
behind
the
you.
way.
Now you tell me.
Sorry, I forgot about clearing that
So-
map up.
Anyway, after hearing the breathing, I'm gonna is there any way where there's darkness? Like, I do not want to be seen right now.
I would say you could totally hide behind the crates. The crates,
Wait.
objects. I would
Can I
say.
use? What's it called?
Hmm?
Can I use Sacred Flame, or is there have to be a creature?
I mean, you can if you want to. But again, I will say the place has currently dim light to it. Even though I've revealed everything, technically it should be dim light.
Wait, no.
Dim light,
It has
not
to be a creature
darkness.
that I can see within range. Never mind.
That's right, but there is a door ahead of you now. It's very similar to one of those steel doors that you saw earlier.
Can I roll perception to
stand right
see if
here and
I
hide.
hear anything beyond it, or can tell what's
Sure.
behind it?
Sure,
Okay.
of course.
So I'm still not used to 5e sheets.
It's fine. Just perception.
Yay!
Alrighty.
Am I-
Yeah, you actually get a little bit closer to it now. You kind of like with some of the stuff you have on, you can kind of focus what little light there is, and you do see there is a it's a ward actually. It's one of the medical wards that they have. It's for like what's it called? What's the general term?
Asylum?
Well, asylum is for more mental cases. This is for more like how do I put this? Like general practitioners, things like that. Like God.
It's just a
what's the-
general ward then.
Yeah, no specific like disease or contaminants. It's just like if somebody comes in who's got like the boo boos or whatever, or maybe like an emergency recovery.
Oh, so it's
that
an
type of
emergency
stuff.
room.
Well, not an emergency room, but like how do I put this? Screw. We'll just go with general practitioner.
Yeah,
this is where a lot.
it's a general ward. There's nothing like. Okay, we'll go with general
Extensive
ward.
model.
It's just general,
Yeah.
like, hey, nothing too bad. These are low risk. They just.
Mhm. And not only that, but also for low
Outpatient.
income as well. For in the event that somebody like who isn't exactly like of upper standing or upper class, they can come
Did you
into
mean?
here as well.
Did you mean outpatient?
I think so. Possibly. We'll have to see. I'll have to double check the map stuff for it. But yeah, let's go with that. Outpatient works. So yeah, you do see the door now, and you don't think it's locked, but you do think, about examining it, there is a bit of pressure behind it. You think something else is behind this one too. Like again, like another chair or some type of like a desk. You're not entirely sure.
Whatever it is, it's breathing.
All right.
All right. So should I try to open the door, guys?
I think so.
All right. I'm
Alright,
gonna. Is the door locked?
you tilt the handle and it's not locked. But again, there's something a bit around as tough as the chair, but not quite. You're not entirely sure. Like it definitely feels enforced. You may have to bash this one down again.
All right. So does this stupid question? Is this door open sliding or does it open out?
Outward.
Okay. Like outward toward where we are, right?
Outwards. Actually, yeah, that would actually make more sense. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Towards you guys.
So Chelsea is gonna stand behind the door and try to swing it out so that she remains behind it as it opens.
Okay. That would be difficult though, considering that the barrels and such are right behind you.
She's tiny. She could squeeze between the door and barrels.
Well, you can give it a shot because I made you 5-5. Okay.
I'll just stand ready with my.
Yeah.
Right
Roll
sword.
for strength.
Roll what?
Roll for strength, please.
No. Okay.
Wait, no, that's your
No,
save.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
wrong
save.
strength. Sorry.
Yeah,
There it is. Okay, let's try again.
Hey.
That's more like it. Okay, yeah. So you kind of use your warhammer as leverage as well, and you just yank the thing open. It makes a lot of noise, but it definitely has opened the door now. You actually see what it was now. There's a type of fence that was being used in order to barricade it. I'm guessing it probably was something that maybe they were planning to use on the outside of the, like the bushes and stuff, like sort of garden fencing. You're not entirely sure why, though. But as you do that or whatever, you actually, now that you've done that, I will also open up the corridor as well, so that you guys can see. Where is it? There you go. Is that? No, that hid things. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, as you guys do that now. Oh, actually, no. Gotta switch the music. Uno momento, por favor. Because I just realized we're inside. Has it shifted? I can't tell. I'm gonna say this.
The music. No, you have to.
Yeah.
This should hold on. This should work.
Okay. Ah, thank you. Right. So now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of like not cell. Yeah, sort of like patient doors in front of you, and all of a sudden, the minute you guys swing that door open, you hear somebody say, "Hello, hello, somebody there," and then they all are just start like panicking and it's just like, "Get us out of here! Help! Get us out of here! They'll kill us! They'll kill us! Help us!"
Oh.
There are people behind these doors that are just panicking for dear life. It seems. This
I
place
don't think
is
that's true.
cursed. You see someone saying, "Get me out of here!" They are all just freaking the hell out.
That sounds like a trap if I've ever heard one.
Very well could be, but let's.
Surely this place is cursed. Surely they wouldn't be shouting. Something's wrong.
Let's see.
I roll insight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, what can I roll to see what their intentions are?
Insight.
Okay.
Insight.
I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty, so yeah, 1 second. Well, I just need to check something that I did earlier. Okay. All right then. So from the top, or actually no, start from the lowest to the largest. Okay. So from the lowest insights check, I will say that, um, yeah, it's sort of unnerving because they're all just sort of screaming at you, just begging to be let out of these cages. Essentially, it's for Arnix and Chelsea, it's sort of difficult to, what's that word? It's difficult for them to sort of pick out what exactly is going on here and trust these people. They seem rather unnerved and estranged. Hold on, I just need to also check one more thing. Okay, to resume. Oh, frick. Okay, thank God. All right, nobody saw that. False alarm. Thank God. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, that was terrible. All right. So yeah, to those who actually passed the DC, you start to sort of realize something here. Them, some of the inmates generally have a look of fear in their eyes. They have like a fear of death. That there is something amongst them that might be that's like, or in this building that wants them to get the hell out. In particular, you guys, for those who did succeed the check, you noticed cell 2 and cell 4 are 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 ones that seem to almost have the look of, oh my God, please, I'll die if you don't get me out of here. The person in cell 2 actually sort of looks out to you and says, "Please, I'm begging you. Listen, my name is my name is Ina Dawnstar. They've blended amongst us. They're not human. Some people in these cages are not who they say they are." And the one person in cage cell 1 says, "That's a lie. It's them. They'll kill us if you let them out."
So this
So
is
That's
the person in the
mildly.
second cell saying one of them is like some of them are fake. So who's the one saying they're not?
the person in cell 1.
Here's where I wish I had Zone of Truth. And for
The
some
person
reason,
that's,
it gave me a different spell than Zone of Truth. I must have checked the wrong one.
it's up to you if you want to keep it or not. I would say that the person in the second cell sort of just starts blaring their name. She says, "My name is Ina Dawnstar. My husband's been taken there too. I think he's in one of the other cells. Please, you have to help us. This place has gone mad."
Makes
Can
sense.
I cast Zone of Truth?
If you have the spell on you and you think that Roll20 bullshitted you out of it, then sure, go ahead.
Well, I recommend casting Zone of Truth on not her because
It's
you
just
and
a
I
15
both
foot
concluded
radius.
that they're definitely scared. So try
I'll
and
just
use it on
go
someone
here.
else.
Yeah, it's Zone of Truth is multiple people. It's not just one individual. It's a range. So yes, 15-foot radius. Let's see, 15 foot from where you're standing. Okay, so definitely. Okay, so yeah, the person in cell 2 who had introduced herself as Ina Dawnstar is telling the truth. The creature that is in cell 1 is not.
Huh. What about this guy and the last one?
They're outside of your 15-foot
I mean, I
range.
guess I'll move down to get them, and I'll ask them if they're human or not.
Where is the? Oh, it's a charisma saving throw, right? I just need to make sure.
Yeah, it's
One
charisma save.
thing. Yeah, don't worry. This creature does not have on them. Oh well.
I think it has to be a 15 or higher.
Wait, the spell on
Oh,
there
it's
says 14. Yes, you know for a fact. Okay, what the person in the second cell said was true. Cells 2 and 4 are human.
Okay.
You do not know what is in cells 1 and 3.
All right. I'm gonna say I think we should only open cells 2 and 4.
You hear the people in cells 1 and 3 just start violently shouting at you all and saying, "You bastards! You're letting us die in here! How could you do this to us?"
Because you're
They, they,
lying, that's why.
they're,
Rex?
they're, yeah, so they're cussing you out very badly now. It's like, "Don't you regret this? They'll kill you."
Oh, that just makes me less likely to open it up for you, buddy.
Ow.
Okay. So I was about to say, until the spell ends, don't continue your text is Chelsea, what are you doing with the spell? Oh, yeah, you're muted.
I was trying to read about the spell and accidentally clicked it. Sorry.
Oh,
God
but I mean,
damn
if you
it.
want to use it, you can.
Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, you open up cells. Well, actually, no. How you actually strength strength checks, please, because you have to pass them down. No keys.
Wouldn't weapon attacks also work?
That could work too. But I just
Alright,
figured that you want to waste the effort on that.
My dog is
mean,
whining because I'm not
I'm
giving
built
her
for
my
dex, not
leftovers.
strength. So I'm gonna go down here and try to use my
I guess I'll
bow
open
and arrow to bust it down.
the Dawn person's door.
All right, Dawnstar.
So
But
you say
yes,
2 and 4, right?
Oh my.
yes.
Can I tell her to
You-
Alright, in that
stand
case,
back
I'm
before
opening
I
this one.
bash
You-
that
Wait,
door?
so it was 1, 2, and 4 are human?
No,
2
2
and
and 4
4
are
are
human.
okay. Yeah, all are successes because Jesus Christ, those are 20s. Alrighty then. So yeah, you bashed in the doors. Let me first reveal.
What does Zone of Truth last for?
It should be long enough.
10
So
minutes.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
10
guys
minutes.
bash. So yeah, you guys break in the door open, and then the woman whose cell you open just sort of runs for you, and then just starts hugging you. She starts crying, on the floor. She's complete visual mess. She's like, thank you. They took the, and she starts as she's sort of crying. She's constantly talking about, they took the children. They took the children. Everyone's gone. They took everyone.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
man
The children. Not the
and
children. It's
and
Halloween. The children need to go out.
the man in the cell underneath you, in front of you, Tristan. He sort of runs out at you and he says, "Where's Ina? Where's my wife? Have you seen? Where's everyone?"
I'm just gonna point to who I'm guessing is Ina.
Yeah, so he runs over there and he's like, "Ina!" And then yes, they sort of just hug each other, and it's just like, "I'm sorry, I'll never leave you again," that type of stuff, etc.
Yeah.
Something serious seems to have happened between these two. You're not entirely sure what though.
Yes,
But
yes. Very nice.
Like, okay, we're
Oh, sorry, continue. I thought you were...
So yeah, so the man introduces himself as Caleb Dawnstar. So he looks you all, he's looking his eyes and he's like, thank you," and then he just starts like, "We have to get out of here now. Just leave the way you came from. Just run away. That there's some unspeakable force in this place. The staff have gone mad. They turned to monsters, or I don't know what they are. But you can't trust them. Don't trust anyone that you see here." Completely forgotten. Unspeaking people you see here. Connor is just sitting behind you, just like, "Oh my," just kind
Alright,
of picking this up.
so... What you're telling me is, people, quote-unquote, people in cages 1 and 3 are monsters.
All I know is that I didn't see him beforehand. So he sort of tries to roughly explain what happened to them. Him and his wife had come in here for a pregnancy. His wife was pregnant and they had gone to check up. She, however, unfortunately had a miscarriage, and she was moved over to another ward. And there was difficulty between them and stuff like that. So he doesn't know the full details. Ina, on the other hand, goes into much more descriptive note on what happened. So apparently, while she was there, something strange had been going on. Like, she doesn't have anything definitive, but she knows that certain people would go missing. She would hear screamings coming from the maternity ward at night, and a couple of other places up from the second floor. And the staff, certain members of staff, were also starting to, they'd go away for a certain amount of days or however long it was, and then they just come back and nothing. It was like nothing ever happened. It's like your sort of stereotypical Night of the Body Snatcher situation where it's like people are being replaced by someone or something, and the people in the cells 1 and 3 are just like they're still viciously going at it now. You know, they're actually talking about like don't listen to them. They have the fever. They have
The
the
fever?
the devil's fury. They're infected. You'll all be infected too. They'll kill you in their madness.
Wait.
And
I
yeah,
mean, I still have Zone of Truth up. Is this true?
no, not a word of it is.
Oh,
Which makes you
Ca-
pause
Okay,
and wonder
here's the
why.
oh,
okay. Here's the
Chelsea's
important
going
thing.
to. So Chelsea hears this, and she's just going to go to this, and she's just going to start blessing everyone.
Okay, she can bless everyone, but Ina will actually sort of interrupt you and says, I don't think there is one.
Well, be careful
were-
of that. That only lasts for so long.
Yeah, if you want to redact it, you can, because before you say anything, the conversation is continuing into basically saying,
Oh,
"Don't
okay, and
listen
then
to
so
them."
then I retract it. I'll wait.
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to those duration, my friend.
It's like I don't know who those people are in these cells. A lot of men and women and children died here. I don't know if we're the only two alive left, or if there's anyone else out there. Whoever these strangers were, they took them. These creatures. I saw one. I think it. She kind of just goes towards one of the other cells, not too close, because she scared all hell out of them, and she's just like, that person looks like one of the staff members, but they died. I saw them die in front of me.
Oh, a zombie. Can I kill it?
All set. Before we do, let's get a little bit of confirmation. I point towards the so-called person in the third room. Are you a monster? Yes or no?
So it just shouts at you, no! Why would I be a monster? They're lying! They're gonna kill us!
You
They're
want me-
mad! I mean, the zone of truth is still active, and you don't believe them even more now than you did beforehand.
So I need
I-
confirmation.
I
Are they
look at-
lying?
They're definitely lying.
All right, so they are monsters. And bust out the longbow.
As you say that, then, and your attention's focused on the third room, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty then. So then the person in room 1 starts to howl very loudly, almost unnervingly loud. Like it sounds unnatural now, and they actually start slamming against the door, and then break it open.
I've got something for that person since I'm standing right in front of that door.
Go ahead. Alrighty
Eldritch
then.
Blast.
Alright, I will say if that's the case, then I would say roll of initiative, but no surprise round. However, that Eldritch Blast will go first, though. One moment, will I reveal? So that person has now.
Oh, whoops! I
Come
didn't.
out. That's fine.
Yeah, you can just put that in manual. That's what I always do.
Yep. Where's the turn order? Babushki.
See the turn order. Oh,
You do now. One sec.
where's my initiative?
Just roll again, and I'll roll what you had rolled originally. Okay, so the person that was in cell 1 in front of you, sort of, their physique morphs and warps into this almost sort of like navy blue, sort of pale being. A lot of their features have sort of gone. Hair follicles, all that sort of stuff. And you see before you this sort of strange, almost, how do I put this? Sort of strange monstrosity, this sort of doll-like being. Moment. The person in cell 3 also does the same thing. It also begins to break out. A minute, let me reveal the entire area.
At this point in time.
Ah, damn it, wrong one. What the heck? Hold on. Not letting me pick the. Hold on. I can't seem to reveal for some reason. I'm not sure. There we go. Now we're cooking. Alright, you guys can see everything now?
Yep.
Alright, now I just need to put you on the map. Right on the thing. Turn order. At turn. And you had rolled a 10?
10, yeah.
Okay. Right, now for them to roll their initiative. Moment. I wish you had some attack music. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Inish. Weird. Not one on. Oh, 1 second. I forget. For initiative for enemies is calculated by Dex Center roll a d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So yeah, just. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, there we go. That'll do. Alrighty. Add to the turn order. That I'll just do this for both of them, just so that make things easier. That is a. Alright. They rolled an 11. So they will both now go on that turn. Okay, so your Eldritch Blast goes off when you're hitting this creature. The DC is 19. Does that hit? I believe it does, but let me just double check.
It's a spell attack, so it's against their AC.
Yeah, 14. So you hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, I already did. It's 6.
Oh, 6? Okay. Okay, need to roll up the calculator. Alrighty, yeah, you managed to get a swing out on it of that good old cantrip blast, and you was an Eldritch Blast, and you managed to get it in the shoulder. It's a solid hit, but it's still kicking.
Okay.
All right, Chelsea, you're up. Also, I should probably remove these tokens. Actually, I need to put him on the
Chelsea's
map.
going to move a little bit closer to this guy. And now, Sacred Flame.
Nice. Also, I'm going to put Connor on the board as well. I forgot to do that earlier. Too typical. Okay, so yeah, Sacred Flame. Does that hit their AC? Oh, they need to make a save.
It's a
Okay.
saving throw, yeah.
1 moment. We don't have saves on the character sheets. I mean, the creature sheets. So I'm just going to have to roll for Dex. All right, it's another 11. So yeah, that hits. Roll, and the damage is 13. Ooh, not bad. So that is 30. Yes, 33. Yeah, that definitely did some. Yeah, you take it head on and just right in the chest, and it just goes ablaze. And it just
Toasty.
like the noise that it makes is very uncomfortable. It's just like this sort of. It's like a human. It's like it's trying to talk and curse you out, but it's also like the vocal cords are in like a kind of, sort of. I was like, oh, there's a dead, that type of thing. Very unpleasant. Is there anything else you'd
Well,
like to do?
you too, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm just going to sidestep. And
Okay.
end my turn.
Oh wait, you hit this one down here.
Yes.
Oh shoot, I accidentally did it for the one up top. Hold on.
I mean, we could just say that I moved up top and then sidestepped. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I already did it. Thankfully, they all have the same HP. Okay, so that's your turn done.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, Toby Kadachi.
Oh my god, Achi. Anyway, first thing I need to know, is there anywhere where there's darkness in this room?
Let's see. I'll say they definitely. Well, they're. I'll say where they aren't windows. Sure, because we need to get this out of the way for you. Yeah. So there aren't windows. There is pure darkness.
So where I'm standing is pure darkness.
Sure.
Alright, invisibility then. Then in that case, it's time for a little invisible longbow action.
Alrighty then.
Sharpshooter bow, go!
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Just hold on. Let me. Okay. Yeah. You have clearance. Sorry. Proceed.
Oh!
That
It
hits.
can hit.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I said it was a 14, wasn't it? Yeah. That hits. That does damage. Just make sure one more time. We have. Yeah. I think it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So the 14
Alright.
down to this guy. So that is a. Hold on. Huh? Oh, there. Sorry. He the bar wasn't showing up, so I just need to do.
Anyway, is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
In that case,
That was a good shot, but it wasn't a killing blow.
making sure
What are
because
you
I get a
doing?
feature to where
Oh
on
my
my first
God.
attack that I land, I get to add a D8.
Go for it.
I'm being attacked by a
Alright,
dog.
+2. Alright, excellent. I also
Okay.
get
Alrighty. What
I get
else?
extra attack, as well as another attack thanks to one of my features.
That
So
hits.
again,
17, not bad. Jesus. Okay, yeah. So. When it's okay, that's not bad. Wait, what? Really? Oh right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Yeah. So first arrow definitely is a solid hit. Second one, you pretty much Robin Hood it. So two shots directly next to each other really just hurt this thing, and it just starts snarling at you. It just goes like.
alright,
That's
still
what I
alive.
can
Time for
do.
the third hit.
Jeez.
You get one more? Son
Yep.
of a bitch.
With
That one misses
advantage.
though.
Nope,
With
22.
advantage?
Yep, I'm invisible, so I get advantage.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, one more time.
One more time. 21.
That hits. Oh, that is the damage. Okay, yeah. Okay. You Robin Hood it again. Because why not? Okay.
Die!
So 21 is 3. Okay. It is now, you've managed to, you stuck it onto the wall. It's still alive, but barely. Like, just barely. It's like heaving now with this sort of deep sort of like.
Okay, I don't like how much health these fuckers have, so I'm going to move over here. My work here is done.
I mean, it does look nearly dead, though. I'll say you that much at the very least.
Excellent.
All right.
Alright, I end my turn.
Okay. It is now their turn. So, the doppelganger that took the hit from earlier. Hold on, wait, that was supposed to be. Hold on. Something's not right here. Why did its damage reset? I forget. The Eldritch Blast earlier was how much again?
6 points
19?
of force. 6 points of force
Sorry.
damage.
It was
6.
Yes, it was 19 damage, wasn't it?
No, it was 6.
Oh, no, 6
19 was the attack roll.
Okay, so. Okay. For some reason that helped reset. I don't know why.
I think it
Okay, yeah,
reset
so
because you restored it back to
in
full health.
retaliation to your Eldritch Blast, Tim, it's going to attack you now.
Cool.
Let's see, what can it do? What does it do? Alrighty then, it will hit you with a slam attack. Does a 24 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
Oh no, I don't think I can hear anybody. Damn. 1
Yeah,
minute.
yes.
Yeah, I was wondering why nobody mentioned it because I couldn't hear anyone. Sorry.
I hear
It-
you, so that's why I don't think we noticed.
Okay, yes, so that's a hit. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, sorry. No, it takes a second. Okay, sorry. One more time. All right. Does a 21 hit you? I'm going to assume that's a yes, and it does. Okay, so 6 plus 8. Yeah, you take another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. What the heck? Why can't I hit? I'm going to have to jump out again. Maybe I should take off the
Can
VPN.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, so you take a d6 sorry, not d6. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, got it.
Okay, that's you done. Next up is so the other doppelganger is now going to go after. Where is he? You're invisible, right? So the doppelganger wouldn't be able to see
Okay, hold
you.
a sec. I'm only invisible to creatures who usually rely on dark vision to see in the dark. So if he has dark vision, he cannot see me.
He does have dark vision. However,
So,
let's see now. There is something I might ask you to do. I need to check something to see because this creature has a unique feature. I need to see if you have to roll a check for it, and it doesn't say. Weirdly enough. Hold on. I see the service. Not so 60 feet. And so you're in 60 feet. The 2 feet of stone. Okay, so I will say this happens then. Okay, where's the thing? What? How did the other one recover? Oh god. Oh no, here it is. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It comes over here, even though it can't see you. For whatever reason, this creature seems to have found a general idea of where you are. It will attack you, but it'll attack you at a disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because there's something it can. It's almost as if it can sense you, but it can't see you. So okay. So does a 16 hit your AC?
Wait,
It
wait.
does.
Can I give guidance to help?
I think I have
Uh,
a bonus action.
I'm not sure if you could do that right now.
Damn.
It
I
has to
don't know.
be.
Tristan, how does guidance work?
It has to be.
It's one action.
Yeah, one action means it has to be on your turn. You can
Thank
use it
you.
if it's a reaction. You can go out of turn with it.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sorry, this is not.
Hold on. I might have a bonus action thing. Let me just look.
No,
But
I
it's
got
not your
excited
turn.
because I'm like, I get to finally say it.
It's
Good.
not.
Bonus
It has your
actions also
opportunity
have
and
to be
you
used on your
failed.
turn.
Yes.
Never
Yes.
mind.
Healing
All right.
word. That's a bonus
Carry
action.
on then. Sorry.
Yes,
Oh,
but
I
it's
also
not.
have
It's
Shield of Faith.
Akama.
So
It
what's
is not a.
happening?
Akama, it's not a reaction. It has to be. It's not something that can be done out of turn for you.
A bonus action?
No,
No,
bonus action has to be on your turn.
Oh, okay. What's the thing that says that it doesn't have to be on your turn?
Reaction.
Reaction can be used out of turn.
Thank you.
Yep.
Let
Yes,
me
that
look
is not.
at my
So as I,
tablet. Oh,
so
wait.
as I was,
What if it doesn't say? What if it doesn't say whether it's an action or not?
It should be in casting time.
Casting time. It just is 10 minutes.
Well,
That's
then,
duration.
then that. Hold on.
No.
What's
Duration
this?
is instantaneous. Casting time is 10
what
minutes.
is the spell?
That's dumb.
What's the
Leah,
spell?
what is the
Prayer of
spell?
healing.
Yeah, that's a ritual spell. So yeah, that's why it takes 10 minutes.
Yes,
Oh,
you can't do it now.
Alright, no, I'm just looking through all my stuff.
Alrighty. So Tristan, does a 16 and a 20 hit you?
16
hold on.
does.
Sorry, no, these are not. Yeah, because I'll say that's the disadvantage. The 16. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'll roll it
Ow.
again. This time at disadvantage. 1 second.
Okay, you got two clerics on your side. You're fine.
Or will she? Okay. Disadvantage. Go. Slam. There's a 13 hit.
It does not.
Okay, so first swing manages to get lucky, but the second swing it goes wide. You're not entirely sure what's going on here. Like it should be able to see you, but it is. You're not. That's all they can do for now.
Bastard.
All right, Tim, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna grab my my great sword and attack twice.
Go for it. You have to have hits.
Okay. It's 11 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Okay.
Hit.
Another 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then I will hold on. I don't know if I have anything else that I can do. Oh, shit. I should have done this before I attacked, but it's all right. I'll bonus
That's fine.
action Hexblade's Curse.
Uh-huh. Okay. Wait, so then the 20 would become a critical hit. Then wouldn't that be a?
No, because it's only that was only a 14 on the dice.
Okay.
Because I have a +6 to hit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
It would
so
it
what
would
if
be a total of 6 additional damage though, because it's 3 proficiency bonus twice.
All right then. So I will reduce it now to from that. So additional 6 damage. You said.
Yeah, so it's a grand total of 28 for the 2 hits.
Okay. Okay. Yes. You've definitely taken off a good chunk out of it now with the great sword. It is bleeding quite heavily.
Okay.
It's still strong enough to stand, but it's you can see that maybe like a couple of fingers have come off from the center.
All right.
All right.
I'll kind of like turn my body to shield the NPC here, and that's my turn.
Okay. Alrighty then. All right. Amber Knight, you are now up for the ante.
Sweet. Which one's looking really hurt?
The one closer to Tristan. The one closer to
Okay.
Tobigadechi.
Doppelgangers. It's by far my favorite name.
How do you even come up with it? I'll never know.
It's a reference that no one will understand ever.
So
Eh,
I could do two things. First, I'm
Okay.
gonna walk over here and swing at this fucker
go ahead.
with my weapon.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
Or whatever it may be.
Have a hand axe and a mace. So I don't know why you gave me a warhammer.
Damn it. Because you posted the image that you had a Warhammer, so I just assumed.
Oh, I just found one that I liked.
God damn it. Well, whatever. Here we
Is
are.
Giant
Deal with it.
mace. Don't
Isn't
worry
isn't
about
mace damage the same anyway?
It's this difference. I'll get into that later. 11 does not hit.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. A swing and a miss, and then I'm just gonna turn around and cast spiritual weapon.
Go for it, yeah. Spiritual weapon's useful.
Very good spell.
Okay. Does the 19 hit?
Yes. You're
one
attacking the one
by
underneath?
Yeah, the one
Yes.
by Tristan.
We do need something to denote your creature, your, what's it called? The effect.
Weapon?
So let me just put a, let's see.
There you go.
That'll do. Well, it's not ideal, but sure. I was
Alright.
about to say, I might have something, but yeah.
Ominous blue square.
And I'm casting it. I guess I'll cast it at 3rd level. And do some macho damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's a kill. The creature didn't have much life in it as well, so the minute it gets hit by the spiritual weapon, it just goes down.
Okay. And then, yeah, that is my turn.
Right. Also, in terms of a spiritual weapon, let me see. Do I have anything that I can sort of yank out for you? Hold on, just really quick. I think I might have something. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, that's your turn done. Let's go to Connor now, since he hasn't had a chance to do anything. So yeah, Connor is, going to just start flailing with his. What does he have? I think it's a quarter. Yes, he has a quarter staff. Yes, he's going to attack the creature in front of him with both hands. That is a miss. He rolled a 6. So unfortunately that will not do anything. And that is his turn done. Sadly. He's not a fighter. Alright, Chelsea, you're up.
Kim.
Oh, sorry. It was. Yeah, I thought that was me that time, but no. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear that was my turn. Cool.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call her cat. Chelsea's gonna
Let's go.
push in front of this NPC for a sec. Like, excuse me, don't want to hurt you. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I'll move her out of the way, just like here.
Yeah, and
that'll do.
Actually, sorry. I'm going to stay where I was, and I'm going to guiding bolt.
Alrighty, I think that is a hit. It matches, so roll for damage.
What do I roll for damage?
Just click on where it says guiding bolt in the character. I'm sorry, what I'm saying in the chat box.
I just click on the guiding. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Cast at level 1. Submit because I
Or
can't cast anything higher yet.
17.
Damn.
That'll do. Not a kill, but it definitely wounded it rather badly. Minus 17 equals 12. Yeah, so with that, takes a huge chunk out of it. You've gotten it sort of like in like the gut as well, so now it's got like this giant hole in its abdomen, as it were.
So until my next turn, the next attack roll made against it has advantage.
Nice. Alrighty then. If that is all you will do, I'll move it now to Tristan.
Do I
You're
get
up.
a shot of this guy?
There are two allies in the way. I don't know. I would say roll for damage and see. I think you could get it potentially if you're a good enough shot.
Let me see. 5, 10, 15,
I would say you
20,
do also have
25, 30,
advantage given from
35.
given Chelsea's guiding bolt. So you'd have a better shot of hitting it than you wouldn't have otherwise.
Alright, I'm gonna move
Also, I lost
right
audio. One sec.
here. Things a little bit easier.
There you go. Hello?
Alright, since it's gonna be hard for me to hit, I'm going not using sharpshooter this time, just normal longbow.
Okay. Well, if you have, since you have advantage on the attack, the 14 will hit.
Yeah.
All right. The 8 piercing, that definitely works. It's not a kill, but it's close.
I
One
have
more
one more
right through
attack.
it.
But he goes next, so screw it, sharpshooter.
That hit.
Hey. Aye. 17.
It's dead. With the final blow, dead headshot into his cranium, it falls to the floor lifeless, cursing your names in an unknown tongue.
What is it speaking, out of curiosity?
Can this thing speak? Let me see. I have to double check.
Well, I hope so. I was trying to curse our names.
Languages. Common. Weirdly enough, but you say given with the shape shifting nature of this creature, it doesn't sound normal to you. It's almost illegible at some points. Like
Fair.
some words will come out English in common, other words will just come out as garbling. Alrighty, turn over. The creature's now lie before you dead. The NPCs who are with you, the Dawn Stars are now just kind of like, we need to go. We have to leave this place. This is what we were talking about.
Calm down. Panicking will usually lead to a horrible decision. Calm yourselves while I investigate what the hell this thing is as I step into the light.
Alright.
I'd like to investigate that thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chelsea is going to turn to the two NPCs you're rescuing. Like, if I were you, I would go home.
Yes, very well. You see Connor sort of points them to the direction outside, and now they are out of the field. Babushki. And these guys are also gone too. Alrighty, so you said you wanted to examine the corpse.
Yeah.
Do you have... Roll me a medicine check or an arcana check.
22.
Arcana. Not bad. You've definitely heard of these creatures beforehand. They are known as doppelgangers, very prominently. Very famously used in a lot of myths and lore. Doppelgangers are usually, actually, hold on. I think the best thing for me to do is to read the description of it in the actual book, from the actual book. One moment. Doppelgangers are devious shapeshifters that take on the appearance of other humanoids, throwing off pursuit and luring victims to their doom with misdirection and disguise. Few creatures spread fear and suspicion and deceit better than doppelgangers, found in every land and culture. They take on the guise of any individual and race. Yeah, I already did that.
I know.
Hmm.
I sent it before you finished reading.
That's dirty. That's dirty. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Right?
so I know what it does. What I want to know, out of curiosity, is how could it able to find where I am? It clearly can't see me, but it's found some other way to figure it out.
Easy. Now that you recall it, it has the ability to read thoughts.
Fuck.
Yeah, as it says here, your recollection of the lores and mythology leads you back to times when you were studying creatures of this type of monstrosities. From your recollection of it, you do know that this creature would enough, it can very easily, without even like a lot of practice, what's that word? Can read surface thoughts, and it can, even through walls of 2 feet of stone, 2 feet of metal, that type of stuff. So it was behind a room that wasn't particularly dense, So it could very easily have read your surface thoughts, but it just couldn't see you.
All right. I'm gonna go
Hence
back to
why
the
it
group.
was able to, yeah.
I'm gonna step into the light, make sure they can see me.
Mhm.
All right, I know what they are. They're called doppelgangers. Basically, they can shift to look like normal people, and they
That
can read your
is
thoughts. So that's not good.
that is terrifying. Chelsea is
It's
So
now going to check to see that nobody else is a doppelganger.
you
Chelsea
see,
now trusts
they
nobody and
travel
is
with
going to
you,
see if she can tell if
jackass.
anybody else.
you see, Connor looks at you all and he's like, "Don't look at me. I got here when you did."
Insight.
Wait, do we still have
You think
Zone of
he's a
Truth?
doppelganger? Yes, Zone of Truth is still. Actually, is it still? I think it.
I mean, I could recast it.
Oh, a second.
Doesn't it
It,
cost
it has
you a
a
spell
it
check?
has a long
It's 10
It's
minutes,
like
so
10
I don't
minutes.
know. Has it been in game 10 minutes?
I feel like it'd been less than 10 minutes, so I'd say it's still
All right.
active, and I will say that he is not lying. He's definitely telling the truth, and he's also rather upset. If you would assume that.
He's offended.
Know you?
Yes.
Like I don't know you. I just want to know. Like, are you? Like, I'm sorry. I'm a little. These things can
If
be
I were
anything.
trying to
Or any
clear
one of
you,
us. It can be. You could be a doppelganger. You could be a doppelganger. I could be a doppelganger. I'm not a doppelganger, but I could be.
Are there any other doppelgangers that I need to know about?
see, Connor just shivers in his boots. He's like, "Oh dear, this is what words don't do at all. How can we know who to trust here if this happens?"
Well, right now, none of us are doppelgangers. Say, look at me and say, honestly, I am not a doppelganger.
He puts your hand to his heart, looks at you dead in the eyes, and says, "I am not a doppelganger."
Everybody else,
he traveled with you, punk.
He does
just
have a point there,
humor me.
but admittedly, she also has a point too.
My computer.
I am not a doppelganger. On the term of doppelgangers, I want my arrows back.
Yes, you may retrieve all your arrows back. I will say.
Yes.
Or actually, no, hold on. How many arrows did you spend?
Question. One,
This is
2. Wait, no.
I mean, you shot
One,
3 times on your first turn.
2, 3. Yeah, 5.
5. Okay, so then I'll roll a 1d6. Get 3 back.
Okay, so that means I lose 2.
Yeah.
God damn it! I used 2 precious arrows on these fuckers. I hate them now more than ever.
I mean, to be fair, you did have some pretty sharp shooting.
I know, and I felt good about that, but taking over this hospital is one thing, but making me waste arrows is another.
That is a good question, though. It's funny you mentioned the hospital. It's because Connor, as you say, that Connor should have raised the question. Is like, why do they want the hospital? Just to take people's identities, but then why stay? That doesn't bother any of you.
Well,
It's not that it
simple. A
doesn't.
hospital's full of weak, injured people. That would be the perfect time to steal their identity.
I suppose. Now, see, Connor actually now starts to, now that it's dead, he sort of very cautiously sort of makes his way towards the doppelganger and just sort of examines it closer. He's just like, oh god. He's very unnerved by this. He can stomach a lot of things. This isn't one of them. I've never done an autopsy on a whatever this doppelganger is, but hold on, I need to check something. So he's actually starts to, he takes out a. Does anyone have a small knife that I could borrow for a moment, please? Or
Um,
you know what, you just you may do this. Someone, please just cut off a portion of the flesh, please.
I have a rapier, but that's about it.
I have a javelin.
And anything will do. It's
I
fine.
have a hand axe.
Just I need a sample, please. He pulls out a small flask and starts putting some chemicals out.
I thought I'm just gonna chop off a part of his body.
Yeah, you take a small enough piece of flesh that was fit into the flask he has, and he starts messing around with it. He puts douse some chemicals here and there, starts to mix some stuff up. Let me see, is there anything you can do with this? I think it's just chemical. Let's see. Uh, it's gonna be Madame Macabre, but here goes nothing. Actually, it's reveal. Sorry, that should. Why isn't that showing to everybody? Hold on, I need to show them to. Come on. Damn it! Where the heck? How do I forget? How the heck do I reveal a character sheet to the party?
You go
You know,
to
hold on.
the you
I'm
go
gonna.
to the character sheet and you click on edit.
Oh, right. I have to be like this then, won't it?
Oh, look at
Okay.
that, a
Edit.
person.
All right. Can you see Connor's abilities now? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
do.
I see his
Well, no,
bio
I
info.
can't see the actual sheet. You have
Oh, okay.
to.
Well,
You'd
You
have
have
to
to put
give
us in
us.
the can edit thing.
Yeah, you have to give us edit privileges. I mean, not that we're going to, obviously, but
yeah, fair enough. Hold on.
We'll just take your word for it.
yeah, I mean,
Well, it's not about that. There's also a long description that I'll have to read otherwise. So yeah,
Copy and paste is your friend.
just one more time. If this doesn't work, then I'll just read it out. Just fuck it. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Oh yeah. So he tries to make an experimental elixir out of it. It's he's not entirely sure what will happen, but hey, he's trying to divine something from it. There's an interesting creature. So okay, so experimental table. Okay, see if something can be done from it.
Are we
Huh?
supposed to be level 4 or level 6?
No, he is level 4.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not particularly strong. No.
And level
Okay.
4 is not bad.
Yeah, it's better than most. So he rolls a 4. Okay, so yeah, so he seems to have made something from it, and he's just like, all right, that's uncomfortable, but all right. I guess. So these creatures are definitely, I guess you said they are doppelgangers, but there's also something else about them. I'm not sure if he takes a swig immediately from what he just made. And he hacks a bit and he's like he looks like he's definitely uncomfortable. That said, though, he now has the ability of boldness.
What now?
He's an alchemist, so a drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. It's like, okay,
Neat.
yeah, he's thoroughly disgusted by what he just did and thoroughly unnerved. It's like, all right, okay, so good news. They're not poisonous or have disease and infection. Bad news is they're disgusting. Don't do what I just said.
duly
You
noted.
can't even eat them. They really are useless.
Ugh.
Anyway, we got more to deal with.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what else is going
And
on
as
here.
as I begin to leave, I'm gonna point to that door and I'm gonna say again, I heard something. I heard.
Come over here.
Yeah, remember at the very beginning, I heard
Yep.
moaning. So something is there.
Yeah, let's investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Range is my friend, so I'm gonna stay right out here. Could someone do me a solid, go over there, open the door so I can start shooting him like a madman?
I'm on it. I'm gonna go rushing forward, great sword in hand, and
All right.
I will check the door for any sort of shenanigans.
Alrighty.
Perception or investigation or
Perception. Perception. The door is not locked, but it is closed. You do hear the same sort of gasping noise that Toby Kadachi heard earlier, and it seems to be getting a little stronger now. And you actually also now hear slamming on the door, like kind of like a, I don't know if you heard that, but kind of noise.
okay. What'd you say the door's made out of again?
Wood.
All right, I'm gonna take a couple steps back, and I blow the door open.
Okay, yes, the door has now been blasted open. As you do that, hold on one moment. Wrong. Oh, God damn you. There we go. You blow the door wide open, and behind it is a disgusting looking corpse like creature that sort of.
Oh!
Yes. But. Quick assumption, but no.
Oh,
It turns towards
darn.
you and just sort of like hisses like very loud. It goes like. Also
Okay,
considering this,
evil thing.
yeah, there's only one creature here, so I will say it's going to be a rather sort of quick turn order. Actually, no, hold on. How much?
So,
Well, you would have
can I
had
get off my
your.
attack
Yeah, I would say
because
you had
I
ready
prepared.
to. Yeah.
Yes, so I would say this is a surprise round, but I also need to make sure that because I think this thing has lost its health bar. So yeah, you guys take the first attack whilst I.
All right, time for my
Screw it.
attacks.
I'll
Oh,
just
I
do it
thought
with
we had a
Doppelganger.
roll into initiative. I'm sorry.
I'll just say it's only one creature, so I'll just say we'll stick with what we have for now.
I'm sorry.
All
Nah,
right.
it's fine, because even I didn't really know.
Mm.
Okay then, so yeah, Toby, you take your shot, and how
All right.
did you?
Okay, this is the start of the first combat, so that means 3 attacks. So, Adaka.
Let me double check.
Be surprised round you probably only get to attack once, but
That hits.
Yes. 18 damage.
All right. Wait, hold on. Let me just. I may have to
So, do I
remove
get
it. But...
my full round, or do I just get that 1 attack?
I think it's a surprise round. So does that not include? Does it not? What's it called? Does it not go over it?
surprise should only be 1 attack because
Hmm.
it's like a reaction.
Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. I'm sorry then. That said, you are at the top of the turn order anyway. So.
So, do I get more attacks then? Because
You're
that was
rolling
my
initiative
Oh
surprise
yeah,
right
round
then
now.
you get
attack.
another round.
Then
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that 1 and plus my others. So, Adaka.
All right. That hits.
And I'm going to add a d8 because my special feature.
I think I'm gonna stop you there. It's dead. Pretty sure it's dead. Because you rolled it. That's like a 31 right now. Just need to make sure its health is what I think it is.
39 actually.
39 plus 18.
Yeah, it's dead.
Well, yeah, 18, 21, and 2 is, yeah, it's 41. Oh, no,
Yeah,
not 2. What am I saying? 2, 6, 45.
Let me put you like this. It died at 37.
Well, there you go.
So yeah.
And then as I walk back into the light, I'm going to say, see that? Easy clap. Now I want my arrows back.
All right then. So yeah, I will say for this one, sure, you get them all back, just because it was that quick.
Yeah.
All right. So as you
So
guys,
kind of
as
a-
you were, I
I'm
was
sorry,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
as you're retrieving your arrows, you do actually hear somebody from the opposite side of this door say, "Hello, hello, is anyone out there? Hello, is it safe to come out now?
No.
Oh God!"
Then I'm going to investigate to see what the hell this thing is.
All right. Roll for your religion or what to say history. Sure, why not?
Wait, because I can.
And they're both the same.
Guidance.
Now's the
Okay.
time. Roll
Alrighty
d4
then.
for me.
One moment. Ah,
It's a beautiful thing. 20.
okay. This is a zombie, but of a particular brand. This one's a lot tougher than just sort of your run-of-the-mill necromancer zombie. This is known as a husk zombie. What makes this one
Husk
special, you might ask?
Zombie.
They are much more resilient, and they have frightening speed and bloodlust.
Very interesting.
They usually come from the wastes of the eastern Wynyard, however you pronounce it. You know, there you go. Because I cannot pronounce that to save my life. Anyway. So, what do you do now? There is an individual behind that door clicking
So
in the
I'm going to signal the others to come here.
Yeah, I'm not far behind. So.
Huh?
So I'm going to stand right about here where I imagine no windows equal darkness. I'm going to say,
Okay.
are you a doppelganger? Yes or no?
I don't
Uh,
think Zone of Truth is still in effect.
Yeah, it will not be now at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
going to
that's
And
rely on insight.
I'm not even near it.
Mhm.
So
Doesn't
It's
matter.
been Connor
I'm
over
going to
there
rely.
too.
I'm going to rely on insight.
All right then. So
Doppelganger,
yeah.
yes or no?
So he says, "No, of course not. Why would you? What would you mean by doppelganger?" You see, as he shouts that, you hear Connor from the back. He says, "Wait, Is that you? Boneblade.
I'm gonna
The
roll
voice in the back.
insight to see if I.
Use
As
guidance as often as possible.
Oh,
he says,
guidance. I'll guide you as you
It's
guide
too late.
me.
there we go. Use the one in the four as you please. So yeah, as Connor starts calling out his name, it was like Galvanir. Is that how did I pronounce it? Names. Okay,
And
Galvin.
the DM,
Thank
make
you.
it up.
Galvin, is that you? It's me, Connor.
Answer
Is
the
he-
question.
He says no, he's not a doppelganger. However, you don't believe him because as the more and more Connor is trying to speak to him, and he says, "Get, so what's going on here? Where are these doppelgangers? Are you all right? Is that really you?" And then he says, "I don't know what you're talking about. There's no doppelgangers. Are you all wearing your masks? There's Devil's Fury spread around." None of you believe him.
We know what Devil's
So-
Fury is.
I don't believe any of them.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I actually know what
Yes.
Devil's Fury is?
Go ahead. In all honesty, and all of you can do this as well. You want to do medicine or history? You can do that.
Mine's shitty.
Oh, nice.
I'll do
I don't
medicine.
think I have to.
Good.
Gross. I don't know
Well, that's
anything.
fine. Well, here's the thing. You don't know anything.
Okay, I'm
Certainly
curious.
the others. Actually, let me also... One second. Where is... Connor? Connor also needs to do one, since he's also here. Connor, come on, medicine. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah. I'll give him advantage since he is actually a doctor. But yeah. So, the more and more you two talk amongst yourselves about it, and the more that, you're talking to the Dawnstars as well, you think really hard about this. You've never, outside of this incident, you have never heard of the term Devil's Fury used at all. This disease that's mentioned so vehemently around this case, as it were, you've never seen an incident of it. You never heard of an incident of it happening anywhere else. Whatever it is isolated in this spot, in this place, and you don't even know if it's real. You don't even know what the real effects are. Because anytime you've asked about it or someone's told you about it, it's extremely vague. They say delusions, like aggression, but what does it even mean? From all you guys can gather, you have no idea what it actually is, if it even exists.
Watch, Devil's Fever is just malnutrition.
Devil's Fury, but yes. But yeah, it's just like, so Connor's like, I have to be honest with you. I don't think there's any infection here. Galvin. In fact, are you even the real Galvin? I don't even know who you are. Who you say you are. I've seen something tonight and ate it too, quite disgustingly. So I'm finding it very difficult to believe you. So you better tell the truth. Are you?
Just
are
sit
you
tight. Sorry, what are you gonna say?
Is it? Are you or are you not Dr. Galvin? What's his name? Galvin Boneblade. And he keeps on insisting. He's like, yes, of course, of course. Connor, how? Of course not. Of course I am. How could you? How could you surely, what's it called? Not believe me. All right. Simple question answer. How do you spell my name? That's easy. Connor. Connor looks at the door, looks at you guys, and he says, he's fake. It's not him.
All right, we believe you. Just sit tight.
How
And
can
I'm
you
gonna motion the
be?
party to come over here.
How can you be
Like,
sure?
shh, come here.
Because my name is spelled in an E, not an O. We worked together for years, so you would have known that. You see my handwriting.
Okay,
It's a simple question.
if you say so.
I mean, he does bring up a valid point. Like, if you worked with somebody for that long and you don't recognize, they're very specific about the fact that they're spelled their name a particular way. Like, again, Connor on Connor. How do you know? It's like when we were playing the Rick and Morty game, Jared.
Yeah.
So it's that thing, and it's a simple solution.
All right. Well,
So yeah, so he's just like, Yes, we're just coming in a minute. We found some survivors. We're going to take care of them first. And just like, right, yes, of course. But please come back for your masks. So then Connor, hearing the mask, says, "Don't take the mask. I don't know what he has planned. If it's not him, then I wouldn't trust wearing those. Whatever it is that he
Not at
has.
all. All right,
How
I
do you
have
plan
a
on doing this?"
plan. We're gonna lure them out. Actually, no, they read thoughts. Trust me on this. Call them out. And I'm going on my spot over here.
Hmm. That's a good question, actually. How far can they read? 60 feet. If you really wanted to get away from the rousing suspicion, you'd have to go pretty much back to where the pump room is.
Yeah, Chelsea's gonna walk
Yeah,
back to the
so
pump room and just.
it
Yeah,
doesn't really
everybody's
matter.
going back.
And never mind. It's better they come over here. Because
Yes.
I'm planning, once I'm out of range, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to wait for them to come to me, and I'm going to dock until the cows come home.
All right then. So, what is your plan for me? I can try to lure him out. Let him believe that I trust him and I'm going to receive these masks that he's so intent on giving us.
All I have to do is say the survivors are in this room, and they'll come to us.
Hmm.
I mean,
That's
I'm
true.
just going to kill them all with the glorious radiant light of my Lord and Savior.
Yes, that's brilliant. But how about you kill them with your Lord and Savior in safety?
I. Why do you think I'm sitting in this room?
All right, all I ask is to keep this line of sight clear for me, please and thank you.
Nice.
Honor, please, you
All
care
right.
to do the honors?
So Connor's going to have to make a deception check as well, and it's going to be because you're going to have to think it as well, so that the creature. So now that you guys know they can read minds,
You know
deception.
what to do, clerics.
Go.
Guidance.
Once more with feeling.
Yeah, he's gonna need it. I'll say. Oh, it's a D4, isn't it? Whoops. Okay.
There we go.
So Connor sort of steps.
Guidance.
Eh,
Okay.
eh. So Connor sort of comes closer and he's like, "Uh, Galvin, Galvin, we have some people here who need help. Could you come out and help us? We found survivors. They need medical assistance. Could you come?" And you see sort of Galvin is just like, I'm sorry, I can't leave. It's better we stay isolated, you know, because we don't know, we still don't understand this infection. It's better that you all come here instead, and bring the survivors with you. He just contradicted himself, so yeah, it's like he doesn't seem like he wants to come out of the room.
Fuck.
All right,
And then walk up.
Chelsea.
Well, there goes that plan.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Chelsea's going
unfortunately.
to walk out and see. Yeah, fuck it. Chelsea's not gonna do anything. Chelsea's gonna be like, "Well, time to bash."
Indeed.
As I am walking towards everything, I'm going to cast this.
Okay, that is now active. You have protection. All right, so you guys breaking down the door.
I don't think breaking down necessary. I'm pretty sure that just opening it's fine.
Eh, mm, Yeah, sure. I'll say the door. He's opened the door for you all, and he's just like, "It's just good. Come in, please. You'll be infected. Here, take your masks." And he has these. You see, he's wearing a plague doctor mask. He has like a couple of. He has 5 of them ready just for you guys.
All right,
Oh,
question.
dang it. Hmm?
If I'm
Sure.
here, is there darkness?
Let's see. I'll say sure.
All right, that's all I need.
Ready. So yes, he's sort of like he even has one in his hand. He's trying to give it to whoever's close by. He's like, "Yes, please put these on. Hurry."
So I'm not even gonna bring out my longbow because I know he can read minds. So I'm gonna stay here and wait for someone else to initiate.
All right. But he can read surface level thoughts, not committed ones. I'll say if that makes any sense. I'm not sure you do the NARPy, but anyways, yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Why am I muted?
I don't know.
I don't
Why
know.
are you
You're
muted?
not.
Question.
Yeah, why are you muted?
How long have I been muted?
I don't know.
Probably a long time.
Ever since combat,
Because you've
last
been
time I
sending
heard you.
message like Amber Knight's suspiciously suspicious, and I'm like, why is she? Why did she just say it? I'm confused.
I've been talking and I did that for laughs and giggles, but I was trying to ask him how he knew there was 5 of us.
That's a very good point. How did you know there was 5 of you? You can ask them
I'm
that if you like.
asking him that. That's what I've been
Okay.
trying
Oh,
to
you
say.
are. Oh, you are asking that. Sorry, mistake.
At
That's
this,
why
I'm
I
just
said
gonna
suspicious.
unsheath my longbow.
Okay. So he says that and he's like, well, I he okay, yeah, he starts to panic a bit,
Chelsea's going
and
to look toward her companions and go, so can I go bash his head in now?
Please do.
Alright, can I cast Zone of Truth again?
that would not be necessary.
Alright, I casted it. I guess he can save. Or try to, at least.
Well, yeah, he's just gonna say, well, I just assumed I had it, I had enough. Actually, how is you casting? It's vocal and somatic. So would he be able to see you casting it?
I don't think it's vocal, is it?
It says there's V and S. So
Yeah,
vocal and
VS
somatic.
is vote. Yeah.
So you need to
It's
speak it
verbal and
and make.
somatic, so he would
You would-
know you're casting something, but he doesn't know what he's casting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's just so he actually as he sees because it's verbal words and also hand movement as well. So he sees you doing it, and it's just like stop, no, don't. Yeah, and too late. Yeah, you already know he's lying, like through his teeth. You didn't even need to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, can I
So
take that
Chelsea's
back?
gonna walk in and be like,
Oh
so
shit!
we know you're lying. Tell the truth
He
or I
said,
bash your head in. The
he said,
Lord commands it.
The board. I
he's
swear
like,
to God, I thought you said the
he's like,
board
how dare
commands it.
you? How dare you? I swear I'm innocent. You would be smashing a doctor's head across the floor. Enough people have died here.
Then start talking.
I'm gonna look over Chelsea and be like, guiding bolt?
Probably prepare that. You sure you don't want to like tell us what's going on, sir? And Chelsea's gonna do all this with a big smile on her face as she prepares it.
All right, as you're doing that, the doctor in front of you just starts to get like really annoyed now. He's just like, "Fine, if that's the way you want to be like, then fine. Had you only submitted and taken the masks like I'd asked you to, this could have gone much easier. But no, so be it. Now you choose to suffer, and for that,
Okay.
you must die."
Oh, cool! It's head
All right,
bashing time.
roll initiative.
So wait, hon, do I get advan? Can I go first? I already readied my guiding
Oh,
bolt.
let me. I'll let you go first, but let me clear the turn order this time.
I mean, I also
Clear.
was ready a guiding bolt, but I guess not.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
who was reading in action?
That was me.
Not me.
And me.
Me and Chelsea.
Okay,
Me
so you
and
two are
Kim.
reading. So you two are reading actions, and you can go first then.
Okay.
This
So,
creature also needs to roll initiative.
oh no, my
Yeah.
misses. What a waste of a spell.
What was it? 11. Yeah. Sorry.
Mine doesn't.
I mean, I could straight up just guidance myself.
Ah, nice. Okay. Then
Yeah,
just
mine
roll
is
for.
18.
Ooh, that's a bad. Okay. Oh, why is it
No.
not on the?
I hate to rain
I
your
can't, never
parade,
mind.
but guidance doesn't work on attacks. That's what
it
specifically
doesn't.
bless is for.
I have
Mhm.
bless too, but bless is also I can't bless after I already make the attack.
It do be risky sometimes, but it's fine.
Hold on, some of you guys aren't on the turn order yet. One sec.
Oh, because
Uh,
I
So
had
did my
rolled, but I
guiding
think it was before you removed it. I rolled a 6, so
so did my guiding
That's
bolt
fine.
hit?
No, your guiding bolt hit. Your guiding bolt definitely hit, but first I need to put everybody on the board.
Oh, okay.
You roll the 6. Who am I missing? Yes. Amber, what did you roll? Initiative 7. Am I missing anyone? I don't
You're
think
thinking
so.
more clerics
Oh,
because you
oh,
put the same one twice.
oh, shoot. That's weird.
And Connor.
Yeah, 1 second. Connor. 1 second. Amber is 11. Connor, let's see. 19. Oh, not bad. Connor moves quick. Okay, so yeah, how much damage is there on the guiding bolt? Yeah, Chelsea, I need you to roll for damage on the guiding bolt, please.
Scroll back up on the chat thing and just click the name Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it. It was at level 1?
I assume
missing
so.
level. Yes. That is a 12.
That's
Is a
pretty
hit.
good.
Okay, so that is now a creature that has. What am I bringing? Okay. Yes, you've definitely taken a good shot off at it. You've gotten it in like the collarbone. It's definitely wounded, but it's not down yet. Not by, not by far. Is
Yeah,
there anything
'cause
else?
I think both me and Amber did it. Amber.
Yeah, but she failed though. That was
Oh,
alone.
she failed. I didn't. Okay, great.
Yes. All right then. It's Connor's turn now. He is actually going to. What can he do? What can you do, Connor? Oh lord, why did I have to pick the freaking goddamn artificer of all things? I don't think he has any like spells in advance. He has to prep stuff. Um, is there anything he can infuse? Mundane items. Yeah, I think he's just going to ready an action. He's going to see if he can. He's going to pull out his quarterstaff and he's going to start hold the rear and see if there's anything shows up and etc. If anything tries to get you guys from behind, he'll take them out or assist in his wherever he can. Next up, Tobi.
All right. It's big brain time. First of all, actually, I'm going to go for a sharpshooter bow, Hablushki. God damn
That
it.
hit? No, that does not hit. That does not hit. That's a
Fuck.
13.
Yeah, no matter. Yay.
That hits.
All right. 14 damage.
Okay.
Plus a d8.
All right.
And I'm going to use my favorite foe to add another d6.
Wait, what is your favorite enemy?
Oh no, it's different in Tasha's. Basically, it works
Ah, okay.
similar to Warlock's Cursed, where I could pick someone after I hit, and it's
Oh,
just
it's more
extra
like-
damage.
Oh, so it's more like a favorite creature. Got it. Okay, so or like a greatest or favorite target, really. But yeah.
Pretty much. And one more time for the boys in the back. Hey,
That meant is it with advantage?
with advantage.
Okay, so that's 15 hits then.
14 and a d6.
It's dead. This is going a lot easier than I thought it was for you guys. Okay, so yeah,
Akadaka for the win.
Yes, you just instantly, and now before it even gets a shot to swipe at you guys, it's down.
Jeez.
So yeah,
See
combat
that?
over.
Easy clap. And after I say that, I want my arrows.
All right, yeah, fine.
So all 3 arrows?
Sure.
And then
Saying
I'm,
how
gonna say,
quickly it
I'm not
happens,
gonna lie. I like him more than the others one. He doesn't waste my arrows as much.
Righty, so now this kind of leaves you guys in a predicament because, well, if he was a doppelganger, then what's happening then? So even Connor's looking around now, and it's like, well, this is troublesome. We don't. What do you do now? If he wasn't real, then how many survivors must there be in this place, really? Were those the only 2 people we found?
Well, considering that there's 2 survivors, something tells me they work fairly slow, which might also explain why they're here for so long. So maybe there's still more.
One can hope. He starts to shuffle around and look through the desks and things to see if there's any sort of information that might be usable. Okay, he'll roll for an investigation. 24. He looks around and he goes to the bookcase. Oh, I'm going to move this guy out of the way. He's dead. And this too.
Gone, dead
No.
man. No, not you. You're not dead.
Yeah. So he goes to this bookcase, trying to find some sort of documentation, journals, anything about what could have happened here. And he finds a book in the bookcase. And as he sort of reaches into it and tugs it, it almost like clicks, but nothing happened. Wait, actually no wait, it does click. Yeah, so yeah, end of the channel. So yeah, he clicks it, and then all of a sudden the bookcase starts to move like sideways, like it splits apart from the center, and you actually see like a ladder leading downward.
Okay.
Connor is just sort of like is taken aback by this, and he's just like, "Is it? I'm not sure what to make of this. What is this?" You guys would actually know this. It was in that letter that you guys found earlier. It was
It's the basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the
Alright.
basement
Where
that
the
you're
hell
using.
did go?
Onward.
Yes, the
Okay.
basement is a perfect place to go to on Halloween.
Always.
Oh yes.
Actually,
Chelsea's ignoring you and already walking toward the basement.
That's actually the staircase upstairs. But the
Oh,
basement.
sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. It's still in that room. It's technically not on the map, but it's all right. So yeah, let me see. Let me just make sure that the way. Okay, yeah, it's there.
So then we're magically transported to the basement?
But yes, you are.
Immense transition sound.
Yes.
Huzzah, I got to move Connor.
Actually, I'm going to swap back over now to the other track. That'll probably make more sense now. Let's see now. What's the command for you? Oh, skip. Okay. This one, please, because it makes more sense since we're on the ground, even though it's for a graveyard. But yeah. There we go. So you guys have now come you guys, as you take the staircase, the ladder down, you notice it's pretty far down. You're not entirely sure how far, but it's you'd have to estimate, yeah, it's 30, 50 feet, give or take, underground. You start to hear the ocean a lot more clearer now, actually, weirdly enough. Like, you're not outside, but you can definitely hear the waves more, as weird as that sounds. So Connor just looks down and he's like, it's very dark in here, actually. I will say that Connor has actually pulled up a torch from just like from underneath where you guys are, because the rest of the corridor is just pitch black.
Okay. I guess we move forward. Onwards.
I guess. Hold on. Yeah, Connor comes along with the torch. I'll say he'll take the lead reluctantly. So, now, just don't stray too far, or I don't suppose anyone
I
else
could
would like that.
produce flame.
Yes, if you like this, yes, please. Here, you take the torch. He's very reluctant to. As you can tell, he doesn't want to be in the front.
Well, I'm gonna be in the back because I like the darkness more, and I kind of
Right.
thrive in it.
Yeah, so he's just like, oh, thank you, yes, please.
No, it's not her. It says. It
My
says
eyes.
this.
But isn't this for damage?
It can be,
All right. I mean, we have
but
a torch.
until I dispel it from my hand, it just acts as basically a torch with
All right, fair
limited
enough.
view.
Right.
So
So you
I'm
guys.
taking the lead. Okay.
No, that's fine. Okay. So you guys, you take the lead, and you notice as you come in, you actually start to hear like a very similar noise to the zombie you heard earlier, that sort of raspy sort of noise coming from like a metal
That
cage
is
in
a
the back corner.
dead body.
Oh yeah, and you see a dead body. I was getting to that. You see 2 dead bodies technically.
That's a zombie?
Yeah, it's kind of just in a cage. You're not entirely sure why. It's very strange.
Alright, let's keep it in the cage.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a plan. What is this guy here
you see
that's not in a cage?
Connor. Well, again, you see Connor just sort of comes in to the room and he looks around and he sees the body in the cage and he's like, "Children!" He goes inside and just sort of quickly pulls it out. He's like, "Oh no, wait, everyone move!" So and he's it is a pretty bit it's a bit of a kind of a kerfuffle. So he drags the body out. It's and yeah, you see without the plague mask, you understand now why the need for the mask was. His face has been rather stuffed up. It's not gruesome and horrific. His eyeballs aren't coming out, but it's enough that any creature that would have tried to shapeshift into him, would have had the scars on his face. He's very much covered in blood
Oh,
and like scars.
he's not a viable subject for doppelgangerness.
Right.
So
You
I rolled perception to see if I know what's going on with this dude. I'm
he
assuming he's
looks
dead.
Yes, he's very much looks like he's been beaten and scarred to death.
Is
You
he
do notice, however,
zombified?
you're not entirely sure. You do see a note on him though. 1 minute.
Lay down. Lay
My
down.
body now.
Do you
Yep.
see the
Nope.
note
Nope.
now?
Nope. 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 So Chelsea sees that. She goes nope, and sacred flame.
Wait, are you burning the body or the letter?
The body. The body. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. You made the good call. Okay. So yes,
Oh,
his body goes
I
up.
could also
We,
just use
we
the
can
flame in my
read,
hand.
guys.
Well, his body goes up in flames, and Connor's just like, "No, what are you doing?" He doesn't. He
Chelsea
doesn't
just
really understand.
wordlessly hands him the note.
Right. So he just looks after you a second. He looks at it, and if whoever isn't looking at the note right now, they better do so because it's like, as he looks at it, it's gruesome. It is written in his own blood for what he shows you. Like the ink, it's dried up. It is covered in splotches of
Chelsea just looks at
dried
him and goes,
caked
"Can I
blood.
have the letter back now? Do you understand why I did what I did?"
Well, he's going to read it out now as well to the party
Oh,
so they
okay.
understand. So he says, "Burn my body now, before it is too late. To anyone alive in this damned place, my name is Galvin Boneblade, and I beseech you, please, destroy this place. Burn it all down. These grounds are cursed by a mad god of flesh and insanity. Gods help the fools who venture into this damned asylum. The bastard thing that wears man's flesh and parades around is Kevin Fenna. He lied to me. He lied to all of us. This is no hospital. It's a slaughterhouse of the damned." In the background, you hear a from nowhere. Okay.
So,
We are all flesh to them, nothing but meat and bone to be consumed and controlled. Do not
so,
let them take you. They will replace you with another. They will use your remains as an undead butcher.
so
I
Chelsea's just
see.
gonna look around and go, "I think this is the Lord's way of saying we need to burn the place to the ground," and it just starts like holding fire. Like, let's go.
Connor,
Patience.
Connor says there's more. He says, "I sealed away the chute they used to feed the god, but it's only a matter of time before they break out again. Send word to others. Destroy this place. Destroy the mad god before they spread across the land like a plague, a disease, a sickness." And he sort of pauses for a minute and he looks like he's kind of about to cry, and it's like, "In my final moments, I resign myself to the gods. Have mercy on our souls and to my family, my wife Heliga, my daughters Brambella and Hiruna, my close friend Connor Silbrook. Denis. Gods forgive me. I should have listened. I should have stayed in Waterdeep. I am so sorry. Our losses are now measured in blood." Connor just sort of is now sort of quiet. He just sort of the bench that's nearby. He just sort of rests on the chair, and he's just sort of sitting very quietly now, just hearing his own thoughts. He's
Smart
not entirely
taken.
sure what to do. Yeah, he's not entirely sure of what to do now. He's just kind of like
Well, I'll tell
he's
you.
actually looking. Yeah,
I'll
he's
tell
looking
you
to
what
you
we
guys for
should
questions.
do, friend. We listened to what your buddy wrote on that note. We burned this motherfucker down.
To the ground.
So Chelsea's like, great. Can I start blasting now?
So anyway, I started
Patience,
blasting.
my cleric friend. Two things. One, there might be survivors, and two, if there really are doppelgangers and zombies and whatnot, they're just gonna go somewhere else. We
But
need to purge them first.
actually, okay. So wait, hold on. Can I do a history check to see what I know about zombies and all that?
Well, I would say in this case he mentions a mad god. I would say we have to roll religion. And so what exactly he's speaking about?
Well, I can
No.
roll a religion too.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Not that it matters. We already got pointed.
Now, mad god. That's a term that's thrown around a lot. Very few deities can actually sort of take that claim. The most notable one is Thursden. You know, the god of madness, chaos, wants to basically end all of existence. He's been trapped in the. If I'm not mistaken, I remember the lore correctly. He's been trapped in the nine hells by the devils and Asmodeus, and are permanently kept into a state of non-awareness. The idea, he basically thinks that he no longer exists, ergo that's why he's not destroying all of existence right now. But this doesn't fit his MO, though. That's the sort of the peculiar part. Like the doppelgangers and zombies, not entirely sure what else has been going on here. Plus this whole sort of sword and dagger method of disease and the devil's fury thing, it doesn't fit the MO of a traditional mad god that you've heard of in the Pantheon. Perhaps this is something else? It's sort of difficult to name. You've heard, there is one name I say with the 21 comes to mind. There have been whispers in sort of the occult communities, something that's not really spoken about in pleasant company, about the existence of another god, of a sort of a crawling, hidden, writhing god. Uh, You're not sure how to pronounce the name as well, but hold on, let me see if I can find it. Here we go. You know that it is written like so. One second.
New
Because
York
even the
Air.
yeah, you're not entirely sure. It sounds it. Some people have theorized that maybe this is a sort of a primordial god, or perhaps it's maybe a new god of some description. It's something that's been mainly talked about from expeditions into the Underdark and to eldritch cities like the Mind Flayers and such. It's some sort of creature that it's not spoken highly of, and it is spoken of. It's spoken in madness.
Interesting.
Again, a lot of information that you have on it, even at best, is sketchy, especially since it comes from sketchy sources such as Mind Flayers and the Underdark. So this is all you've got to go on right now.
Well,
Actually, from the
dang it, hold on, I
Underdark.
lost.
So what would I know about this crazy god?
Everyone quiet. Sorry, what did you say?
I said I'm actually from the Underdark as a drow. So
Oh, actually, yes.
what would I
is
know
that-
this?
I will have you roll a religion check yourself now as well, but this will be an advantage.
All right. It's a certain word I want to hear within the next 5 seconds.
Guidance.
Come on.
I'm just gonna roll the 4.
God damn your clerics.
Here, I'll save the
Thank
effort.
Thank you. Religion, Habruski. Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you definitely know the name. You wish you hadn't learned the name, but you've heard the name beforehand. The Mind Flayers and the Eldritch Societies of the Underdark are very particular about this name because it tends to sort of impede onto their own gods and deities, such as Cthulhu and whatnot. So it is a fledgling god that has been trying to, for quite a few eons now, make it to the material world. It is known as the god of flesh and madness. It essentially tries to do it kind of where many gods will tend to, they'll get subjects and stuff, and they'll break into the earth and all that jazz through traditional means and worship and stuff like that. This creature is very unique in the sense that it is a type of this. It has a terraforming sort of nature to it, and it's just very predatorial. It doesn't really care what happens to the place that it sort of consumes and enters into. It generally sort of like, how do I put this? It basically infects things, as it were, similar to a plague, but more like a parasite. What they'll do is first they'll find a breach in time and space for it to crack into, and then from there, the ground will become like unhallowed, or I forget what the term for it is, like damned or whatever you want to call it.
Desecrated.
And desecrated. Thank you. It becomes desecrated. The earth starts to go foul. The water starts to go putrid, things like that nature, till eventually all the earth itself sort of becomes part of its own flesh, which is not a pleasant thing. I'll tell you that right now. And it really likes to also do is tend to consume and feed off of other living organisms in order to grow its mass, all while chanting and raving mad, songs and limericks of unnamed and arcane, godforsaken languages that nobody should dare know. So yeah, it's bad.
Hmm. Yeah, it sounds bad.
All right, so good news, bad news. Which one do we hear first?
Give me the bad news first.
news?
Too bad, you're getting the good news first. The good
Rude.
news is that I do know what's going on here. Bad news, I wish I hadn't. Not really. Information is power. Anyway, so, in short, you know what a god usually is, right? Ultra powerful beings usually control something.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. It's not really a god as we know. Instead of a humanoid, high and mighty, obey me for the greater good, or whatever type of god, this thing is a monstrosity that is worshipped by aberrations. Alright?
Oh,
Now work with me here, because it's complicated. But essentially, it wants to infect you with a parasite and spread its influence, and it will eat the planet and grow bigger. Not a good god.
I would say the closest sort of comparison that you can make to it is the god of ooze in the Underdark, known as the excuse me. I don't even know how I'm going to pronounce this. Is Gon Ador? There we go. Gonador is an elemental god of slime and considered an ancient one. Its symbol is an eye encased in a sort of a sphere of ooze, as it were. This sounds sort of similar when you sort of describe it to the party, but the way you heard it, it's actually worse than that. Like whatever this creature is, you're thanking all your praises that even Lot in the Underdark is what it is, because at least Lot had some fucked up sense, but it's sense.
Hmm.
Yes, listen to the voiceover.
Hmm.
So my point is, burning it to the ground is not enough. We need to clear through these ways, kill everything inside, and then we set this place to the ground.
All right. Well, let's get to it then.
And our first step is killing the zombie over here.
I mean, it's in the cage, admittedly. So
It still needs to die. Anyone wants to take the honors?
I could just throw the flame in my hand at it.
go for it.
So
If
it
it leaves the
takes
cage, I'm Dakataing him into another dimension.
Yep. Nope. I'm gonna
that much
stake a claim
damage,
to bitch.
I think.
15. Let me double check. Can't really fight back because it's in the cage. Let's see. It defect itself. Yeah. As long as it's anything above an 8 is good. So yeah,
It's
that
dead.
hits. Yeah. How many points of health is that in total? So 15 and the 9. I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
dead.
reproduce my flame.
I will say that the entire cage gets set ablaze and this thing is charred.
That's the attack roll right there, the 23.
Oh, I
And
was
then
talking
what?
about somebody did a 15 earlier.
Yeah, the
Well, actually,
15
produce
was-
is
flames
the
a saving
damage.
That was a
The
throw,
damage
13
roll.
not
was
a
the
attack
attack roll.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, I'm pretty. Yeah, those are all kills. Like,
Yeah, like before when I first casted the spell, the attack roll was a 13, but I wasn't using it to make an attack.
Oh, okay, right. But you were
So I was just holding onto my
casting it.
hand, but
Okay.
that attack roll carries through for whenever I do throw it, basically.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I feel like either way it would still be dead because there's not much they can do in the cage locked up tight. And
Pretty sure
especially
even
now that
if it made both saves, it's gonna die anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Well, no.
just for brevity's sake, I'm saying
I
it's
just
dead.
reproduced my flame
Alright,
using another
excellent.
cantrip so that we could still
Yeah.
see.
Again, for brevity's sake, it's dead. So anywho, so yes, you have a corridor now ahead of you. Connor is still kind of like so taking things over, and he's hearing what you people have said, and he's like, "Are you sure you really want to do this? I don't. Maybe you're not coming back from this. If what they're saying is true, I don't know. Are we apt enough to deal with this?"
I do not see my mad bow skills, my friend.
Mad. Mad, he says.
He did. He did say that.
I regret nothing.
Hold on.
Besides, the two clerics. We're fine.
Hold on then, one moment. Let me. 3. Who all is injured? I don't think I can go down there with you if you do try to take on this mad god, as it were. But at least let me heal your wounds when the time comes.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll take some healing, sure.
But
Might as well.
Divide. Well, let's get to the end first. He said there was no well, correct? Wait out there and then. Besides, I think, not to sound cowardly, but I may be the only one who can relay the message out if this place truly is damned. I may talk to the Dawnstars and see if they would be willing to help me out. So I don't think this is a problem we can resolve immediately. I mean, we'll do what we can, but let's just go. I'm overthinking it. Let's move on. He's not entirely sure what he's doing. You can tell that he's sort of like second guessing himself constantly now.
I guess we are moving onwards.
Ready. Okay.
Did he actually heal us or
Oh, sorry, no, not yet. You want him to do it now?
well, yeah, if he's not coming with us now, then
I mean,
Well, I
who
was
needs to
gonna
be
say-
healed? I can do it.
His suggestion was to wait until you guys get to the well. Do it just as you go in.
all right. So then, yeah, we'll wait till that then. Sorry.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Alright, that
Because it
looks
could
like a
be.
trap.
Yep. Let's move on.
Also, I want to know
that
how
does look
far
like a trap.
the light is, because I'm at my best when I'm in darkness.
Here, hold on.
So-
I'll create the 10-foot radius so you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
I,
say
I, I just
exact-
remember 10
light,
feet away from
yeah.
you.
Right. That's cool.
So
Right, so I
right
was gonna
here
say,
should be
like-
fine.
Would you like to roll a perception check to see if this is trapped or not?
Well, actually, it's more okay. So that's bright light, and then this is dim light. There you go.
Alrighty. That'll do.
Am I supposed to see something? Because I don't.
It's our aura.
Oh, then only you and
Wait,
Rory
really?
can
You
just
can't
let me
see
know if
it?
I'm in it or not. No, I cannot. It doesn't matter.
Wait,
Like,
Tim,
I'm pretty
can you
sure
see
it's
it?
just...
No, I can't see it.
Oh, that's
That
weird.
is weird.
There should be checkboxes. Whether it's let me see here. Might
Okay,
be.
I got it.
Yeah, it's probably only the DM that can do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can check it off on my settings thing so that they can
Should
see
be
it.
done now.
Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so the light red is the dim light, and the bright red is
Yeah, that's
bright.
fine.
And perception
That's-
go. What
Yeah, you definitely. That is not a trapped anything. You see, that's a sewer grate, or rather, it's a channel grate actually. Because you do remember that there was a pump traveling water out and in and out from here.
Would it be an
Uh,
inspection or perception or?
Any of those really work. Depends on what you're trying to gauge from it. I would say perception and investigation. Perception will give you a general idea. Investigation will give you a more specific sense of what's happening.
All right.
Yeah, with the
I
22
roll.
with the 22 perception check, I will say that yeah, it looks like you actually see water. Like it's dark and murky down there, but yeah, like with the machine being busted as it was, it sounds like and reading the note that Galvin left behind, you get the idea that this is probably was part of the mechanism that was keeping it sealed. Like the water is being used to sort of flood the channel, as it were, keeping the sort of the god down at bay. But you don't really know how long it's going to last for. Uh, as you look sort of inside, you can kind of see with your light. How do I put this? The sort of water levels, as it were, just sedimentation and such, based off of the how long the water's been there for, and you notice it's slowly dropping with time. It's gotten from where it was started out with full, it's gotten to halfway at the very least. So you gather that you know however amount of time it took for the water to drain out to halfway is however how much time there'd be left for the well to just completely empty out, and this place to just sort of go ham on its own.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a time bomb, really. Like if you guys don't resolve it here, you could come by at a later date, but you know, there's also the chance that these things could come out sooner, etc.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're here now.
So,
All right.
if we fix a mechanism, problem solved.
Potentially, but that's not a guarantee.
It's our best course of action for now.
Well, there is one other action, but as the note said, killed the mad god. But let's see. We'll get to that when we get to it.
So,
One second. All right. So yeah, you guys get to the end of the corridor, and that's it.
I guess we gotta.
Well, I would say make an investigation check.
All right. I know nothing.
I'm just gonna move right here.
I also know
Oh
nothing.
lord.
I should still. I'm out. I'm still in the darkness now. So +4. Don't fail me now.
Well, you're also out of the map, so hold on a second.
Oh, my bad. God damn it! Back in the light. Hideous light. Investigation.
Oh
Jesus.
boy.
We suck.
1, 2. No wait.
Okay, I'm gonna have
One,
Connor
two,
come in and
three.
help out because
We got one more. We didn't roll.
Kim was also not
God
in the
damn
room.
it, Kim.
What's going on? Sorry, I had
Roll
to.
investigation.
Get your religious ass down here and roll investigation.
Okay, working on it. Working on it. Ah,
You're stepping on Connor.
is Connor dead?
No, I'm here. Damn it.
Oh, sorry, Connor.
I'm
Maybe
not that small.
maybe Connor likes to be stopped on. I don't know.
You said that. Connor says, "No, I do not."
You sure you want me to do that investigation roll?
Oh my
You
god.
step
Damn it.
on you step on
Get
Connor
one
by
job.
accident.
We
You
are
step on his
all
toe and it's like,
stupid.
"Oh." Well, Connor has actually made it through in an 11, so I'll give him that. And so
Okay.
yeah, so you step on his toe. It's like, "Ow, watch it!" And as you do that, he sort of looks through the wall and it's like, "A dead end." So he gets closer and it's like, "Excuse me, please." It's like, "How can this be? There must have been. Why would they have said there was a channel here if there was no way to it?" He just sort of starts tapping it with his quarterstaff, and he's like, and then you all sort of notice now that he's done this, the brick starts to move ever so slightly. You can hear like a crunk. So yeah,
Or
he hits
crunking.
it again, crunk. Yeah, he's basically with each sort of tap with his quarterstaff, he's actually moving the brick. So he just sort of starts using the quarterstaff and now just starts to like hammer away at it, and then it actually does like sort of start to slowly break away. It reveals a hidden pass.
So much cheaper.
Alright, that's another path.
$10 as opposed
All right, cool.
I'm going back into the darkness, and I'm going to ask you all to keep it going.
All right.
Let's move and let's keep moving, guys.
Okay, so you guys enter the cell, and
Ship it here to your mom's.
you can see it seems to be a cell of some kind, and there's a dead skeleton on the ground. I mean, All skeletons are dead. Yeah, there's just like a motionless skeleton lying down on the ground. In fact, in the cell across from it as well, you can see one too.
Hmm. That
The cell in, I would say the cell in front of you looks locked. However, the lock itself seems pretty flimsy now. As the note suggested, the metal seems to have gotten rusty with salt water. If you give it a couple of whacks, it might actually break open.
Well, I think there's a perfect weapon that was built for that. Care to take the honors, Onyx?
Would be my guess.
yeah. What do you need me to do? Sorry.
Break the lock.
There's a
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
lock there that's very weak, and I think a greatsword is a perfect weapon for that.
Sure. Yeah. I'll swing my trusty soul drinker.
Yep, that smacks it open. One good whack is enough to just break the lock down. So now you are in this new room. Alrighty then. Reveal. Right, so you guys now sort of make it into this sort of corridor now here. As you guys come further in down with the light, things sort of start to come a little clearer now. This looks kind of like the place that they might have been using to keep some people down. I'm going to move here. So
God damn it.
yes, I'll put her first. Yeah. So as
Dude,
she
it's
comes
light,
in
not
with the light,
Magnamar.
yeah, indeed. So
The only thing worse than
Yes.
Magnamar. Light.
So as she comes in with the light, and she starts looking, you guys examining the other cells, you notice that there's more things than just skeletons in here. There's like, there's a skeleton in this cage, just sort of like chilling out and stuff. This one's moving. There's a zombie in here. You're not entirely sure what's in this cell. It's empty, but you could swear that there's something shifting in there. Oops, sorry, undo.
Hmm.
And you see the most bizarre thing in this one. It's almost like there's a humanoid-like creature at the end of this cell, just sort of, sort of sitting with itself, going. It almost sounds human, but when you actually look at it closer, it's a rather horrifying-looking creature. It's kind of like Frankenstein, but worse. There's a lot of. It's like a person that's been sewn together with like stitching and wires and stuff, and it's flesh and bone are exposed in certain areas. It doesn't look natural. Like the flesh that's on it as well doesn't look like it's from the same person.
So legit Frankenstein. Got it.
Eh. I mean, you could roll for, arcane if you want to find out more.
Why not? If I know about Doppelgangers, might as well know what this guy is. And Colby. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is something that this is commonly more used by those of the more, how to put this, clandestine and macabre fetish of necromancy. This is a flesh golem.
Oh dear
So
God, not again.
This seems to be not as bad though, but it's, how do I put this? Because it does seem rather smaller than some of the stories that you've heard about it. But nevertheless, these creatures are not friendly by any stretch of the imagination. That they tend to be rather deranged and, unstable.
Makes sense. For the love of everything, do not step on a pressure plate that causes stun.
Oh, well, even if you do, it's okay. Why am I all the way over here?
So that they can have a light and see what's going on in here.
Oh. Am I just sacrificing myself? Okay.
They're all in cages. You're fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
For now.
For now. There's a bunch of dead skelly boys.
Mhm.
Alright. Are we just moving past here, or are we killing all these things?
They are. I mean, they seem pretty docile at the moment, but if you harass them long enough, I'm pretty sure they would wake up. So it's up to you guys.
I think with enough turns, I can take this guy down, but I'm gonna need darkness to do it.
Tana just sort of looks around and is like, it's best maybe we leave these creatures. I can't imagine what's up ahead would be any better than what's in here. If these things are in cages, we should be thankful.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Connor follows along with you guys, and you guys get to the next area. You pass by a couple of open, sort of gate-like bars. You know, they've kind of been swung, sort of left open, creaking like. You know, just the casual sea breeze coming in every now and then. The smell of the sea is actually becoming a lot stronger here now.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not outside yet, but you can definitely smell it. Yes, the corridor ahead of you is now open.
Okay.
I'll also start opening up this spot.
Come on, other cleric.
Sorry, I was.
Everything okay?
Oh no, it's fine. We're trying to figure out how to order food for the lizards.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Of course.
Sorry, I realize that
Seems
sounds
reasonable.
very random and out of
Saying the
context.
lizards?
The lizards, yes, we have.
Being
Leopard
left
geckos.
behind. Let's go.
We have leopard geckos.
Okay, so anywho, yeah, you guys get into another room. Nondescript, really. There's a lot of tables and crates and things in here. This might have been
Is it
another
open?
storeroom with some. Yeah, doors. This one's also been kind of opened up. Although it is a little jammed, but you little jimmy and gets it off easily. Again, as you come through here, a lot of the steel stuff's gotten rusty, or iron at the very least. Yeah, that would make more sense. So it does look like that all the metallic objects in this place has kind of gotten worn with decay. There are two doors now. There's a door ahead of you, and there's a door to your left.
Are we going forward? Are we going to the left?
Left.
You heard this. You heard the man. Left it is.
Yeah,
That's
left
my
it
vote.
is.
Right,
To the
the
left, to the
door
left.
to the left is open. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be much around here, though. There are two
It's a
extra doors
hallway.
at the end. That said, make perception checks, please.
Fantastic.
You
I
do
see
hear some.
nothing.
You do hear some still water coming from like this room up here, almost like a. You saw like a.
26.
Yeah, this room up here, there's like a very faint water sound. And in this room over here at the bottom, you really don't hear anything. It's deadly quiet.
Take it back. Do not go into those doors. One's too quiet, and the other one I hear water. Water is bad.
So you're abandoning that route.
That's what I'm suggesting.
Wait, don't we need to
but
fix the pump?
I think
Well,
so.
you have no idea. Well, actually, I would say that. Hold on. The path leading towards it would be this direction, based off of where you guys were, just out of recollection of where
Oh wait,
things were.
we need spare parts in the attic.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, you guys are
right.
already down here, so let's see where it goes. Let's see what happens.
So open this door.
Because I was going to mention that, but everybody wanted to go downstairs.
I'm just gonna just quickly go back up and get the parts. And more clearing to do.
That would not be quick. I'm telling you right now. That
It's
would...
fine.
Okay. You figure this must be connected up to the well upstairs. Yeah, a fountain upstairs. It was in like the main hall. This seems to be connected to that. That's probably why the water's dripping from here. There's no movement, so the fountain up top that's on the first floor is now dead.
Is there like an easy way to fix it, or do we need parts?
Well, this isn't the pump. As I said, this is just for the fountain. This is not for the.
Oh,
This is not for like the water system.
oh. Okay, I'm gonna check this door now.
Alrighty.
So spare parts are in the storage room in the attic.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you open this up, and this seems to tie into what you saw earlier. This looks like another grate that sort of shows into that underground reservoir that you saw earlier on the other side.
Is there something down there?
Perhaps make a perception check.
I mean, can I throw my flame down there to light it up to make make my perception check
Oh, you
better?
want to throw your fire into water? Is that what you're
No,
telling me?
well, I'm assuming it's a reservoir and it goes down a little bit, so like at
Yeah.
least I'll have a split second where I could
Well, I
see.
mean, considering that it's a big enough grate, just standing here is more than enough. You don't need to toss it down. Yeah, you can definitely see the water line. Actually, much clearer here now from you could from over there, since the boards were in your way. It's definitely, yeah. It's not much else you can sort of gauge from it, sadly, other than the fact that the water is just going to slowly erode away with time. Especially
Huh?
now here, you can actually see there are cracks in the reservoir too. So, yeah, it seems as if like the earth itself is going to start at some point. It's going to leak into the earth into the earth as groundwater.
Well, moving onwards.
Yeah, sorry, not impressive here.
No, not impressive at all.
I say we go back and get the parts from the attic. I feel those are going to be important.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I will say, if you guys are going back up, I will have to speed you guys up back there quickly, and I'll take you back up to the first floor, like from here.
Yeah, it's fine. We can. I mean, if you gotta just hand wave it entirely or whatever, like whatever works.
Well, here's my question: how late is it for you guys right now? Because I could try to speed it up, since it is only supposed to be a one shot anyway. Then you.
Quarter
I
to
was
11.
admittedly-
Yeah, it's almost 11.
Yeah, and
I
I
was-
still have to write an exam for tomorrow.
So then let's speed this up. Then I will say, just for brevity's sake, that you guys don't need to get the parts right now.
Or we just
that-
went and got them or whatever,
I promise it. Yeah.
Whatever works. Whatever's best
Or
for the
they
narrative.
can be in this. They can be in this room. That's fine enough.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Ah,
'Cause
darkness.
I will say right now, if you've gone up there, there were worse things up there. But anyway, so yeah, you guys now sort of come across now into the second corridor. Oops. Hold on, I think I've lost you all again. One sec.
No, we're just not talking.
No, we hear you. Oh, yeah, no, he actually can't hear us. There was no response.
Ah, dang it.
God damn it, NordVPN.
I don't think that's NordVPN.
NordVPN.
I mean, he has a new VPN that makes his thing better, so
All right, we're back. Sorry.
I'm calling it NordVPN.
You
Do
good?
you hear us?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool.
I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so ahead of you is two sets of doors and another door to the left. Or sorry, it is a set of two doors and a door to your left.
Well, I know where Tristan wants to go.
Aft!
Alrighty, you go to the door, and you see a bunch of beds in here. You're not entirely sure what these are here for. Maybe they're for like, because they certainly sure as hell went in the river for the people who are freaking, what's that word? Running the place. You get it. Maybe there might have been leftovers from like when they were doing construction down here. A lot of them are sort of makeshift in that sense. Would you like to throw a perception check?
Let's do it.
Perception.
Jesus. Yeah, warlocks are not good at wisdom stuff.
Huh, 26.
Not with
26,
that attitude, they're not.
Are we rolling
Whoa.
perception again?
21.
Yeah. Well, the 26 was fine, more than enough.
Wait,
Okay, so
so I have to roll again because the 15 was from when I was looking at the grate.
all right, fine.
Unless you want to take that one, I don't mind.
No, you can roll again. You can take a better one if you want.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. So yeah, amongst the stuff that you do find, you do actually see. See now, there's a couple of things here that might actually be useful. Hold on, let me see what I can get you guys.
Wait, are we going up over here?
Into the room to the left.
Bright light.
Let me see. All right, someone roll me a 1d4.
A D4, I got you. A 2.
A 2, huh?
Zoo type.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'm
All right, you
scared.
find the following items. You find 1 potion of superior healing
Oh.
and
One.
a level 5 spell scroll. I need to find and figure out which one though.
Fireball. Fireball.
Magic to the sea. Let's see. Spell scroll. Level 5 spell scroll. What would be a good one? Kind of thing, because it hasn't given me a spell actually. It just says it's a spell scroll. Well, so I would put on superior potion of healing. Only one, sadly. And the spell scroll. Level 5 spells. Level 5 spell. Minute. Let's see. Hold on. Give me something good. Conjure volley. How's that?
Ooh, gimme. What's on my spell list?
Yeah, there you go. Don't know why this conjure scroll spell is there, but you sure as hell are appreciative of the potion at least. Alrighty, that's that room done. Now the final double doors. You guys now finally arrive outside, and you can see the entrance to the well right here. You do see not only has the thing been finally fixed with what you have, you do also notice the sort of mechanism that he used to lock it in. It's some type of like a T-shaped thing that's trapped in by a myriad of ropes. You do get the feeling that with time this would also start to break out as well. Would you guys would like to roll the perception check?
Always.
Yeah, let's do it. Here comes another 3. Oh, 2. Nice.
Mom,
You
big
jinxed
money.
yourself so bad.
18.
18. Yeah, you hear really uncomfortable noises coming from the bottom side of that well. Like even though it's closed, it's almost like you hear like writhing, like, water splashing, and like a bunch of other stuff. Well, actually, no, most of the water's gone, but it's just some sort of like wet, sickly smell coming from it. Smell and sound coming from underneath there. Would you guys like to open it?
I'm thinking no. That's probably where the god's being hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
Sorry, what
Someone's got to progress the game.
Don't just go back
Well,
to
I mean,
town, get a bigger crate.
You could just end it here. It's totally fine. Again, there's no wrong answers here, other than die.
Well, I mean, this is a more time-sensitive one-shot than the Rick and Morty one, so I think let's try to push here.
Okay.
So it's this thing is locked or unlocked?
Well, I would say it depends on what you guys want to do. It's currently locked, but you can unlock it.
All right.
They're the parts that you have.
I'll try to. If there's like a physical lock on it, or it's like a magical.
Physical.
All right.
Again, Boneblade was not a magician of any kind, so he had to use what he had on hand.
All right. I slash the lock.
Okay.
I don't slash the lock. Well,
No,
I mean,
okay.
it's a chest, whatever.
It's rope. It's fine.
Whatever
You
it is,
basically
yeah.
start slowly cutting it up with your great sword, and everybody else pitches in if they can. And yeah, as you open it now, the air coming from inside it, you can get a good whiff of it, is foul and nasty. You guys really don't like it, and you can see it's a curious thing. It's almost like, rather than being like just a straight down well, it's almost like a chute, as it were, that just leads downward to somewhere. Thankfully, at the very least, you think if the incline is such that you might actually be able to make your way back up of it. But there's like, you can see like the blood and the sinew and stuff hanging from like people who have been thrown down from there, and it's a rather unpleasant looking sight.
Hmm.
Like it's just the smell of rotten decay permeates throughout it.
That's
Sounds
lovely.
like the Underdark.
Yeah, gotcha there. Yeah, so okay, so last looks, Connor is actually going to now start casting any spells on wherever needs healing. So that would be you.
Yeah,
Eric.
me. Yep.
Okay, so he has, what does he have on him?
I'll walk over to him.
He will cast. Well, he pulls out a potion basically, but yeah, he casts Healing Word in a potion. In a potion, level. Screw it, max you out. Yeah, he's just like, okay, level 3. You cover 10 points of healing.
All right, that's good enough.
The boy will also like some healing.
Okay. Let's see. Where's the thing? Okay, here we go. That's one more. Oops, shoot, that was dumb. Healing Word at level 3. Oh, no, did not want to do that. Hold on. That's also a 10.
That's all I need. Full health, baby.
Right then, so yeah, so Connor looks at you all and he's just like, "Silly is it, isn't it? You Godspeed." I don't know what else I can do.
All right.
Alrighty then. So yeah, you guys now throw yourself down the chute, as it were. Or you sort of like slide your way down, as it were.
Yep.
As you guys come in, it's sort of just for a couple of good feet. It's sort of. I think it's a good time to kill the music. Actually, no, I'll leave it. Fine. It kind of just sort of trails up. You land on something soft. And you're not entirely sure what it is. I'm going to just put you back on the spooky page really quick. Just because I don't have anything for it. And, as you walk across the ground, it's like, you see a lot of the bodies and a lot of the flesh mass that was just thrown down here. They literally just took whatever they could. Humans, animals, whatever, birds, fish. It's like a whole mess of nasty. As you go further through the tunnel, you start to widen out into a cavern.
The fuck
As
is
you
that?
As you come in, you see, I will say from like down here. There you go. You see this creature, gigantic in size, just staring at you with its hundreds of eyes and mouths, just writhing and shrieking and making weird, agonizing noises.
Are we all in this room?
Yes, you are all in this room.
Alright, you have light, so I'm moving away.
By now it has been 10 minutes.
Well, I will say there is almost like a weird sort of a surreal glow in here. Your mind isn't like it's sort of playing tricks on you. There shouldn't be light in here, but it is. Again, it doesn't make it the landscape as well. You're looking at it. It's unnerving. It's moving. It's writhing. It's glowing in some areas. It's and you see this strange mass that's in the center of it, just coalescing into it. And again, it's now aware of your presence, and it is now just lets out the largest sort of shrill, awful noise you've ever heard, and it is ghastly. Everybody roll initiative because oh boy, this is gonna suck.
Question: Would
Shoot.
any of the lead up to this have had enough time for a short rest or no?
Would you guys want to have a short rest? I'd say if you can take one in advance.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
please.
Yeah, I'm just
Does it give
asking
us
because
the
I
spells back?
wanted to
Warlock
know if I
makes
could
sense.
wanted to know if I get one of my spell slots back. That was the only reason.
Wait, do we get all of our spell slots back or no?
No,
Only he
only
does because he's a warlock.
only I do on a short rest.
Oh, well, I have enough, so it's fine.
Hey!
Yeah, see, I don't.
Nice.
I only get 2 spell slots total. Like that's it. So,
I need to 1 second. I'll bring everybody back into the character sheet. 1 sec.
Oh,
No, my
don't-
super good
my initiative didn't go
Don't worry,
through.
you still have it. 19.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Hold on.
like, I only get 2 spell slots, but the trade-off is whenever I cast a spell, it's automatically at the highest level it can be cast at.
Blast the ever living shit out of this thing.
Yeah, I don't have many blaster spells though. That's the thing.
It's fine.
So then you don't come blasting?
No, I come swinging a
Blast
big
whatever
fuck
you
off
have.
sword and a cantrip that does some damage. But my armor of Agathis should still be active because it hasn't been an hour yet.
Mhm.
I am terrified. What is this thing?
I'll tell you guys later.
This is the
For
thing
now-
that Cade worships.
Oh, okay.
I'm just making that up, but
I mean, it could
Notice
be.
I didn't even question it. I'm just like, okay.
although in the
I'm
lore, the
scared.
thing that she had given me initially for like, oh, this is my god, like in the Pathfinder lore, like it actually is just like a gibbering mass of this basically.
Honestly,
That
I don't know
explains
if
why
you
Kate
guys have
gibbers a
ever
lot.
seen like transmission electron images of a cell surface, but this is what it looks like to me. It looks like it looks like a fuzzy surface.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This looks
I
like
like
I
All
didn't
four of
take enough
us. I
drugs.
rolled initiative. What
Do you
happens
guys?
now?
Do you really want to give away the what it is right now?
Listen,
Is it
I'm ready.
actually-
I'm ready to die.
Eh,
Let's do
just
this.
Yeah, all right, hold on. I'm trying to get it onto the frick, because technically this thing doesn't move, but I need to actually get its fucking health. Get on the map. Okay, right, it won't come on the map. Fucking, I'm just gonna have to monitor its health other ways. Okay, so yeah, so this thing shrieks and shrills and goes frickin' nuts. So let me see if I can at least add it to the turn order. 5. All right, that makes the sense. Okay, add
Slow
to turn
fuck.
order. Well, I mean, it's literally attached to where it is. It can't do anything. So
I'll
add.
take it.
I just have to use a blank token for now, I guess. Damn it. I'll put like a. Let's see. Fuck the.
Yeah, that's true. It is possible to just do it manually.
Well, there's a thing that's with mine which is a bit tweaky. So yeah, I'll just use this. Yeah, that works. And then I'll just put this on the other layer. Boom, boom. There we go. And now I'll roll its initiative. Okay. Boom. Alrighty then. Okay, at the start, Toby Gadachi.
Alright, first order of business on my first turn. First turn is very important for me. Is there darkness?
I mean, can I have thrown the light at it, the fire at it to... Can I have done that to produce darkness for him or no?
Sure, why not? Hold on. How about we do this then? Because,
When it shrieks at me, I throw the fire at it. There you go.
okay, fine. What's the AC? Does it need to make an attack roll? Like, what was
No, it was a 23.
23. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
Let me just. So that I have to keep.
it was a little ways up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep track of it on like a notepad. 1 second. Oh boy. Okay, so all right. Alrighty then. Okay, so that's you're done. Okay, now Toby.
Alright,
And
so
in order to mark off dark spots, let me think. I'll try to mark them off with. Hold on, here we go. I'll use a freehand shape. Black. I'll say maybe yeah. Can you see these lines I'm drawing? Yay, nay. Oh no, that's on the
A.
GM layer. No wonder.
Yeah, no, cannot see.
Let me instead of a black because that'll also be difficult. I'll line it out with a blue just so that it's a bit more noticeable. A cyan. As counterintuitive as that may seem. Yeah, how's this? This entire area behind this blue line is dark, and I'll say this area as well. Why not? I'm just trying to find like dark spots in the map that are made with the contrast is
or about this
higher,
one spot is all I need.
and most likely
So,
as well around the creature itself. So
what is that?
that'll be fine.
Like I'm asking, like, what is that?
Alright,
I
back
see
to
a
the layer.
token.
Okay. So what are you doing?
I see a token. Like, what is that?
Oh, that's a lot of
Oh dang it!
lines.
I've lost. I can't hear anybody unless somebody's talking right now, which I don't think.
What, we're
Speak to me,
talking.
Musa. Damn it. You hear me
Alright,
now, Musa?
yes, I can.
Excellent. Okay, what I was trying to ask before is that thing. I see a token. What is it?
Oh, that is it. It is a tendril. That is a tendril or tentacle of some kind. You don't
Alright.
know what it is. Oh, you think it's horrible.
I know it. Like, I rolled really high on it, so is this something I should be attacking?
Yes.
Excellent. Sharpshooter, go! Yeet! 16 hit.
16. I think that hits. Let me double check. Yes, that hits.
Excellent. In that case, sharpshooter, boom. And then a
14.
d8. Boom. And then a d6. Boom. 24 damage.
Oh, no wonder I can't hit it. Sorry, 1 second. 24 damage. It has. Let me see. I need to check. Oh Lord, this could go on for a while. 16. So what's the total damage on your thing? I'm sorry.
So my one thing, 24.
All right, 36. You managed to chop it off to like half of its health, but it's still kicking.
Alright, excellent. I shall continue. Sharpshooter, yeet. That probably misses. Sharpshooter, yeet.
That
Hey!
hits.
Time to do some sweet things. Blushki.
Okay,
Ah!
that is a 21. Okay. It
Wait,
definitely
doesn't.
takes it
Oh,
down a notch.
sorry. Second hit didn't add the plus 10. Because, you know, sharpshooter.
Oh, so then how much is this? How much damage is this?
19 plus 12. So. Oh, it's it didn't include my plus 3 either. So 5, 15, 19. Fuck.
So
15 plus
36 plus
15.
19.
34.
Plus 34. Okay, yeah, it is barely alive.
Shit.
Like
that.
one more hit would do it.
Alright, well, that's all I got. End my turn.
Alrighty. Amber, you're up.
Wait, what's almost dead?
The thing over here. But there is also this freaky thing in front of you.
How many hit points did that thing take?
It basically has 2 points of health left. But you gather that that is most likely a part of this thing.
I think I'll attack another one.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, Spiritual Weapon is my bonus action. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. Oh, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, sorry.
Alright, then as a bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Where are you casting it?
That one.
Okay. So that will hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, 4. Look at that.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on damage.
That sucks. Alrighty then. So
It's fine.
Alrighty then. Anything else?
No, that is all I can do.
Eric, you're up.
All right. I will step forward a couple paces, and I will pop Eldritch Blast on the main dude there.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, thank God. Okay. That is good. Alrighty then. So, alright.
Keep in mind, it doesn't add the +3, so that's actually a 5, not a 2.
Yeah.
Alright, why is it not doing that? I don't know why. So it's 10, so that's
Well,
15.
20.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
So let's see. 10 plus 2 is 12 plus. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me look at these actual dice rolls. Okay, 7. Yeah, that worked. Yeah, plus proficiency bonus. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it should be 15.
Okay. So 15 damage total.
Yeah, for that hit. And then the second attack, that
Okay.
doesn't hit. And then bonus action, I will cast Hex.
Let me just make sure, because it's... Oh, yeah, sorry. My mistake. You have to hit a 13. So, okay. So then, yes. How much damage does a Hex cost now? Or wait, no, that's not... It's 1d6 necrotic, correct?
Yeah, it's an additional 1d6 necrotic, so that's another 3. And I will give it disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Let's see. Is it possible for it to be under that... Okay. I need to check to see if it's possible for it to go under that condition.
It's considered a curse, so...
Okay, sure. Sorry, because this thing has a lot of resistance, a lot of conditional immunities. I just had to make sure.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
believe it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That's your turn done. Yeah, it's sort of is pissed off at you guys now, and it's seriously, it actually starts to speak to you. Hold on.
Hmm.
This
In what
technically is not.
language?
Good question. You tell me.
Probably deep speech, which I know.
I also know deep speech.
I do not know deep speech. If I speak Celestial, is that close enough? I speak Celestial and
I mean,
common.
it looks like a real life
Angels,
angel, supposedly,
aberrations,
but, I don't think
I speak Celestial and Abyssal. Like, close enough?
angels, demons, giant red blob of eyes.
Hold on. Can you guys hear this?
Right?
No.
It's not. Damn it! It didn't work. Motherfucker, that's gonna suck. Hold on.
Hold
let
on.
me try
What
something.
happened?
I was trying to say something. Ignore the name of it. I just wanted to tell you the dialogue at the very least. Hold on. Let's try this again.
Okay.
One more time.
Well, this sounds different at least.
I think
Oh
this
no,
is the
never mind.
This is the ambience
Oh,
again.
I think it's just because you have to skip it.
I thought I did.
Is this what it's supposed to be?
No. It's supposed to hold. You'll know it when you hear it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Maybe it didn't play right. Okay,
Hold on,
it's
hold
on
on.
SoundCloud. The question is, does Fredboat work with SoundCloud?
It should. I tried it the other day.
Hold on. Let me look at the command list real quick.
Because if you guys wanted to hear what it said, I had something for you guys.
Try it now.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's the Q. Got it.
Yeah, only moderators can use the stop command. So.
So the rest of us just have to suffer in silence. Fine.
Yep. All you plebs gotta sit there while me and Allie get to have the most fun with the music bot.
Right. Okay. Well, that's enough of that then. Oh yeah, back to the ambience. But yeah, did anybody actually hear that?
I did, yes.
I heard something in the background, but I didn't hear any words.
Yeah, that's good enough. As it basically starts, insulting you in weird several abyssal languages. So yes, abyssal. If you want to understand what it say,
I do know Abyssal.
I do know Abyssal.
right? It's all expletives, and it hates you, and it's just basically saying that I should, foolish mortals, I should consume
I know
and
that
feed on
too.
your flesh. Yeah, that type of
Nice.
stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, it's nothing pleasant.
We
Honestly, it
hate
wasn't
you
for the fact.
too.
Mm.
I would want my enemies to hate me like that.
If you didn't have such sharp teeth, I would tell you to go suck a dick.
Wait, it's my turn, right?
Yes, it is now your turn.
Okay, cool. Oh, Chelsea's just gonna go. Okay, you know what I think of that? I think you need to be blessed.
Blessed.
Don't bless the god angry thing, please.
Nanny. Just Nanny.
You know what? No, blessing is too good for you. You should be purged in sacred fire.
Okay. Hey, that
Sacred
hits. Only
Can he
6
make a
damage?
deck save? He can't move.
No, you can't. Not really. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's the full 6. Yeah, it's a -1. Yeah, I know there's no point. And he can't even move realistically, so yeah.
How many
Yeah.
turns? How many actions do I get per turn?
I get 1 action, 1 bonus action, and 1
And then movement.
yeah, 1 free action. Yeah.
Okay, so I am also going to give guidance to who's next? To Tristan. I have no idea how to say your character's name, but I give you guidance.
Toby
Toby
can actually.
Kenichi.
He says it
Big-
enough times.
You have
Okay.
guidance. Go in peace. Damn it.
Go
If
in
I have to roll
peace.
a skill, I know what to use.
Go in peace as we fight a.
It's a hideous thing.
As soon as I roll a skill, I'll get a +2. That's amazing.
Alrighty then. Toby, you're up.
It would be important. All right, so time to finish this thingy off. And as you said, it doesn't have much health, so I'm not gonna bother with the sharpshooter. I'm just gonna use the normal longbow, Habushki.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, it takes the 11.
Is it still alive?
Yes.
Damn it! In that case, I still get my D6.
Okay. He's still alive.
God
Again,
damn it!
I'm about to say. I have to say this right
I
now.
thought
You're
you
fighting
said it
it.
was low on health.
I said it had low AC.
Fuck.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about the tentacle? Or are you talking about the god?
I'm shooting this tentacle thing.
Oh, the tentacle. Oh no, that's dead. I
Okay.
thought you were talking about the big guy.
Oh no, I'm taking out the little boys first, and then I'll murder him.
Okay. That's one
Meanwhile,
way of
I'm
doing
just
it.
like fire. Fire.
Yes. All right. Is there anything else you want to do? So now
Yes,
so
I have
that
one
thing
more
is
shot.
gone. But it was
Did
dead
it
in the
do
first
any?
shot.
Like, can I see if it did really anything to him?
Yeah, he does wince and like sort of scream in pain, but not much. Like it's more like ah.
What do you bet? Okay,
You get the feeling that it's annoyed by that. It's not angered by that.
fuck.
And it's
God
responds
damn!
to
I
you
wasted
saying,
my
"Fool."
I wasted my beautiful first turn 3 attacks on that. No matter.
Hmm.
All right. This guy is getting a sharpshooter to the face.
Okay, that hits.
15
Okay,
plus 18 damage.
and you're targeting the creature itself, not the
Yeah,
tendrils.
I'm targeting the middle this time. I
Okay,
thought the tentacles were more important. I guess not.
no,
I'm sad.
no. Thank God you noticed that sooner. Oh, you had. Anyway, so in total that's 18 damage, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty then. So, alright. Anybody else? It is Amber. Your turn.
Not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be like a boss thing where we have to kill all the little boys first, and then we can really harm the big boy. But I guess not.
Yeah.
I'll explain more how this creature actually functions once we're over.
Makes
But yeah,
sense.
Akuma, you're up.
Leah.
Sorry. That one's dead. I guess I'll just. How far away is that thing?
With
Let's
fire.
see. Yeah, fire. Enough for fire. So from you, that is 50 feet. From you, this is at its lowest, it's 40. At its highest, it's 70.
I just throw a bunch of fucking produce flames at it. Produce flame! Does that hit?
Yes, it does. And boy,
Damn
does
it.
it. 14. Nice.
It's 60 feet, so I'll throw it at this one.
Oh, you're shooting it at the small fry. Okay, yeah. Alrighty then.
I don't know. I feel like that's part of it. No.
I mean, it is, but meh.
I killed one thing and it's annoyed. All right, it's not hurt.
Yeah, I'll reiterate what he said.
So should I aim at the eye or aim at the little
Aim
thing?
at the eye.
All right, I aim at the eye.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that hits and it does 3
Fire!
to 14. Okay, is there anything else you want to do? I'm going to assume no.
I have nothing else. I mean, actually, I could cast Sacred. Yeah, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Alright.
You
Does
don't have to
that
cast
hit?
it. Like with a
Yeah.
bonus action, you can move it.
Oh, I
Yes.
can move it? Oh. Well,
Yes.
don't I
You
have
still
to hit
have
it again?
to
Yeah.
use the attack again.
Either
Yeah,
way,
that's
the
what
roll
that
is
is
fine.
for. Oh, so the previous roll is fine? I
No,
think the
this roll is
previous,
fine. No, this one's fine too.
because previous one was just an 18.
Well, it
But
still hits.
it's whatever.
But let me put it to you like this: with a creature of this size, it's going to be difficult not to hit it.
4 damage.
Okay, then.
For
Yeah,
damage.
that'll do. Okay. Alrighty, is that your turn then? I'm going to assume yes.
Yeah,
Keep her
that's all I
going.
can do.
Okay. Alright, Annex, you're up. Arnix,
All right.
sorry.
Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse. And then 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
That hits. Okay, 6 points of force damage. That also hits.
That's not quite a critical, but close. So 14
What
points.
can I say? Okay.
And I'll stay where I am. That's my turn.
Alright. 14. 55. I think that's just speed. To be honest. Alright.
Alright, you're good for me?
Yeah, I'm done. Okay.
Sweet.
I have a question. What time is it for you guys there right now?
11:23.
Jesus Christ. I think I might start ending this sooner then. Hold on one sec.
Keep her going.
Well, you figured it out. I'm just going to throw
Yeah.
another Sacred Flame at it.
Yeah, I think let's just like be faster on our turns, and then.
Yeah, it's like I throw a Sacred Flame at the hideous
Okay, that
eye
hits.
mouth in the center, and it's just I'm killing it with fire. This is my move.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So much
that's
fire.
A 10? Radiant 10?
Yep.
Okay, so that is now a... Okay. Okay. Alright, Toby, you're up.
All right, I think now is the perfect opportunity for Conjure Volley.
Go for it.
All right, so he needs to make a Dex save.
If you can.
And okay, he can't. So
But
I'm just gonna roll.
It's either -1 anyway, so...
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 8d8.
Go for it.
50 damage. That's a good roll. I am not going to lie.
You know
That's
what? I'll say that's enough. As your bow lets out that tremendous sort of like rain of arrows just from the sky, or cave ceiling. You know what I mean? So it actually starts to penetrate this creature's sort of weird womb, weird fetus-like body, and it just now has become essentially a living pincushion. Every eye, every mouth is just now covered in casein and thorns, and it now actually starts to recede down into the earth again. You can see the flesh walls and floor underneath you also start to rescind, and it looks like it's actually making a very hastily, what's it called, retreat now. The hole underneath it seems to be going into another dimension, and yeah, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna keep shooting it into. Like as it leaves, I'm just gonna keep shooting it.
Alrighty then, yeah. So it in the abyssal, it's screaming, it's howling, it's cursing your names. You're all actually getting like a headache from just how loud it's become now, and it's like it promises vengeance against you, and it'll come back to 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 consume you all again someday. And this is not the end. That sort of savoir-faire. And yeah, you guys quickly start to make your way out of the well as the place starts collapsing now, and you make yourself back outside to the outside of the sanitarium. Actually, it'd probably be better to do it. Yeah, here makes more sense, I guess. Oh no, yeah, it's fine.
Once
Yeah.
again, boys.
We got
Easy clap.
teleported.
However, I wasted a bunch of arrows on that fucker, and I hate him now more than ever.
What happened?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Victory!
That one burst of arrows was like 50. That was what you needed.
Yeah.
All right.
We
I
killed the
think
mad
that
god.
well, you pushed it back into its sort of dimensional existence, but yeah, it's not dead per se, but it's definitely not going to hang around here anytime soon now. It wasn't going to stick around long enough for you to kill it. Let me just put it like that.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well,
Yeah.
What a bitch of a god.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
okay. He's dead now.
Well, yeah, dead for something that we could call life? Question mark. Yeah. So Connor
Yeah, I
sees you
am
guys
going to
all.
give myself. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Connor
something.
just looks at you guys and he's just like, "You're alive! Thank the gods!"
Yes, we made it.
It's like, what
I am
happened?
now. By this night, I am from now known as Tobe Kadachi, the God Chaser. Fuck yeah!
So he looks. Connor looks at you and he's like, "Did you actually push it back? Is it dead?"
It's dead.
It's not dead, but it ran away because it's a bitch.
I suppose that's something. Well, for now, I guess in the meantime, we can try to work in destroying this place, like Galvin said.
Yes.
Not sure that's a good idea because it will still come back through that hole eventually. So we might want to make this a place where a whole bunch of strong adventurers stay down here and protect it.
Or
Chelsea's
flooding the
just gonna go
hole.
too late and starts throwing sacred flame at the building.
Yeah, I just start Eldritch blasting everything.
Yeah.
Just.
You make
Yeah.
it if it comes back because it's so easy. It's your fault.
No, it's not.
If it
My
comes
lord
back,
will protect me.
if it comes back, it's gonna have a whole huge ass pile of rubble that it's gonna get through first.
If it can't get through a dimension, it can get through rubble.
Well, if it can get through a dimension, then destroying, then what was the point of even coming here in the first place?
We can argue the semantics later. For now, the victory has been seized from the grasp of the creature's mouth and other fleshy bits, as it were. And yes, the sun comes up on a new day, as it were. Is the sun actually here, or is this? Here we go.
Comes the sun.
Ah, my eyes.
Oh damn!
Comes
I
the
forgot you have
sun
resistance. Oh shoot!
and
Ah,
it's
this is the thanks I get.
alright.
Curse you, son, my mortal enemy. I can chase away gods, but the sun can chase away me. What a world.
Alrighty then. Yeah, for now that's where I say, well, it's a good place to call it off. Man, thank you all for joining up, and thank you for this one shot.
Yeah, no problems.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, really appreciate your efforts. It's good to have given myself a couple of weeks off. But next week we will return to our regular game, where our party of adventurers will be heading off towards Riddleport and their newest adventures over there to help Ursuline figure out what's going on with the men who may have been responsible for the murder of her family.
I never got to use my good berries.
Yeah, after all that. So
Okay, I didn't get to
Thank you,
use mine
Tristan,
either.
for telling me to save them.
join us for that next Sunday, and hope you have a good rest of your Halloween, and we'll see you next week.
30
It might
minutes
be
left.
full of candy.